WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
Let's go!
10, 9, 8. Oh, screw it. I can't wait. 3, 2, 1.
This went from being something that elevates you to something that is I can't even find the exact word.
I love you guys' morning show. It makes me laugh so hard every morning.
I don't want to request a song or say anything stupid. I just want to say that you guys are the best radio station. No one does more for the community. No one cares about their listeners more.
You guys are the best, and I just want you to keep doing what you're doing because seriously, my commute would suck without you.
Welcome to Johnny's House, XL 1067.
Good morning. It is 6 o'clock, Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067. You are listening to Johnny's House. Cloudy today with the high of 89. Warming up all over again. This morning is nice and cool. It's 69.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
So Disney's live-action movie, The Little Mermaid, brought in $117 million over the Memorial Day weekend.
Now, I saw trending.
Oh, God.
Fight broke out right here in Orlando.
I did.
Really?
I did see
right
that.
Right here in Orlando.
Absolutely.
At Little Mermaid?
It
Yep.
made TMZ as well.
It was bad.
So look at us,
Fight
Florida.
at Little Mermaid.
I know, man. It was
Florida
bad.
is just great.
Yep.
This world is just great.
I'm sitting there going, who fights? Is somebody in there yelling, somebody gonna give me my money back?
Yeah, I just don't know. I mean, like, were you fighting over the fact that Little Mermaid is black?
I didn't see-
Are you guys still mad about that?
I don't.
Like, what is there to fight about?
I didn't see one headline about that over the weekend, which I was shocked.
Yeah.
Because I figured
No.
people would be protesting and people would be complaining. Not one.
No.
How much did they bring
So
in?
117 million.
Oh,
It was
wow.
expected to top 120, but I mean, obviously, it was still like a big hit. It was the let me see. It was the 5th best opening for Memorial Day weekend in history.
Very good.
So it did pretty
Very
well.
good.
And Halle Bailey, she disguised herself and she went into one of the movie theaters. Some of the, you know how some actresses and stars do this sometimes.
But they want to see. They want to get a feel of what people think of what they did. Especially,
yeah.
This is like her first major role.
Yeah,
right?
so
Yeah.
it's just really cool that she was there just to see it, and I'm glad it did well.
Yeah.
My boy, Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see where he appears to be dating
Got a new little girlfriend.
Academy Award-nominated actress, singer Haley Steinfeld?
What?
Yeah, so obviously there's rumors of like his breakup with his longtime girlfriend, and obviously we would never talk about the Bills quarterback, Josh Allen, but since he's possibly dating Haley Steinfeld, I figured I would bring it up.
Wow.
So they were spotted together earlier this month, and then there was other pictures.
Again, I mean, we ain't doing sports talk. I'm just
No.
going by what I heard in the streets and
Yeah.
seeing that, you're from Buffalo. You can probably tell me if it is true.
Yeah.
Now, he had a longtime girlfriend.
Yes.
Okay. But they broke up kind of recently because he got a waitress at a restaurant pregnant.
So that was one of the rumors,
Mm-hmm.
but also I'm finding out that his breakup was actually the last game that he played. It was right before that. So I'm not going to say I'm going to blame that. I'm not going to say I'm going to blame Brittany, his ex-girlfriend, for the Bills losing, but
But
I
you know
don't
what's
know.
funny? You know what? If I was him, I would have put that out there too.
Me too.
So that way, it's okay for me to move on because she made me lose a game.
Right. But then they're going to call you soft because you lost a game because you
Of a
couldn't handle
girl.
a little
Yeah.
emotional thing. So
Yeah.
it gets a lose-lose.
So it'd be interesting to see how that plays out, Haley Steinfeld and him. Celine Dion had to cancel her tour.
The rest of them, I heard about that.
Yeah, so back in December, we were talking about how she was diagnosed with like a rare neurological disorder, and it was called stiff person syndrome. And on Friday, she announced that she's basically scrapping her entire Courage World Tour, which was scheduled to run through next year. So she had a long
There's
time.
another artist I read recently who stopped touring because of that. I can't recall the name.
The stiff person
Yeah.
syndrome? Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it until, like, obviously,
And it's
Celine
funny,
Dion.
I didn't even hear Celine Dion heard it. When I read it, that person that I read about, which you can think of, had it. And when you said it, I'm like, who was that?
Yeah, so she said, I'm so sorry to disappoint all of you once again. I'm working really hard to build back my strength but touring right now is very difficult, even when you're 100%. So she's like, it's not fair to keep postponing these shows, which, is true because
Yeah.
people kind of hate you for that.
Yeah.
Not hate you, but they get really upset. So she's like, I'm not giving up, and I can't wait to see you again. But unfortunately, the rest of it is done.
One thing about her, she's definitely doing it for the love of entertaining and for her fans because she made so much money in Vegas.
Oh my gosh.
She set the bar.
Yeah, she
in
don't
Vegas.
need no money.
Absolutely.
I think she pulled like a $500 million
Yeah.
out of Vegas.
Also, Morgan Wallen, he's the one that he just had to cancel like 6 weeks of his tour because of his vocal rest.
Yeah.
Well, he's got new music, I guess. There's proof of Morgan Wallen and Lil Durk teaming up for a song, so it should be pretty interesting. But I don't know. Lil Durk and him have worked before.
I think he just broke the record too for the longest running #1 country album. Like
Morgan Wallen?
Yeah, like
He's
31
crazy.
weeks or something like that.
It's insane the numbers that he pulls.
Yeah.
Is he gonna beat Thriller?
I don't know.
Is he pulling them kind of numbers?
I mean, it's the country charts. I don't know if it means that's like overall.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, y'all. You know the phrase. You call it in. We're gonna hook you up. Now it's time to call on Johnny's house. Going commercial free at 6:08 in the morning. It is Johnny's house. It is Tuesday, and I'm going to try not to say Monday all day today, but it is Tuesday. I'm writing these in big letters. Tuesday, and it's going to be partly cloudy. The high of day of 89. It is 69 right now. All right, let's see who's up and who's been listening. Excel, good morning. Who's this? Hello? Yes, what's your name?
Joanne.
Hey, Joanne. How are you?
Good morning, Johnny House.
Johnny House. I
What's
like
up?
that.
Morning.
Johnny House. Joanne, how was your weekend?
It was good, yes.
Yeah.
How was yours?
Good, good. It sounds like you're still at home.
No, I'm at my brother's swim practice.
This
Swim
early?
practice?
Goodness.
Yes, uh-huh.
Wow.
That means he's like a pro.
Yeah. What time they start practice?
At 6.
And
So it was perfect timing.
and how old is he?
He's 15.
15. And you got to take him every day?
Yep.
Wow. And how did you get this job?
Yep, I'm his personal chauffeur.
Oh, so your parents told you have to do it to drive the car. That's what mine said. You want to drive the car?
Yeah.
Take your brother to swim practice.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Oh, you don't mind, really? You like waking up this time?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. 'Cause I'm gonna tell you,
Yes, I listen to you guys every morning, but I'm a first-time caller.
And why haven't you called before?
I was always driving.
Oh, this time it worked out. All right, Joanne,
Yes,
what is the key phrase?
What? It's not Monday?
That is correct, and you got yourself.
I was like, yeah, she made me look up too. I was confused.
It's not Monday. You got yourself 4 tickets to the Kennedy Space Center Visitors Complex, and we appreciate you listening to our program. Now, you're not watching your little brother swim?
No, I'm sitting in the car.
Is he
listening to you guys.
Is he good at it?
Yes, he really likes it.
No, I ain't saying like it. I'm like, is he
Yeah,
good
is it good? Because I like a lot of things I'm not necessarily good at.
For me to get up at 6.
He's good at it, yeah.
Okay, I was going to say,
good.
because at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'd be like, hey, Mom, listen, I know y'all want me to take him, but I've been watching.
Yeah, no. We got people doing the breaststroke, the backstroke. You got this fool doggy paddling. Ain't no Olympic event doggy paddling.
Is he on a team or is he private lessons?
Team, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, listen, Joanne, we appreciate you listening to our program.
Thank you so much.
All
yes.
right. Yes. You hold on a second. We'll get that information from you.
Thank you.
All right. What we've been doing the last couple of days, well, we're going to tell you when we get back right here on Johnny's House. Johnny's House 621, where it's going to be partly cloudy. No rain today. It's going to pick up starting tomorrow. 69 right now, looking for a high of 89. All right, we've been off for a couple days. Friday, I went to the kids' 8th grade graduation, which was really cool. I got emotional. I didn't think I would. I'm like, oh, dang. Okay. Then took him to dinner, and then he was off to his mom for the weekend. Saturday, met up with some friends, grabbed a couple cigars. Sunday, I did a Brian Grimes.
Yeah.
Went to brunch. I had 10 of us about 1:30, and I got home about 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
With lost keys.
Got that club voice.
Oh, that's right. I was telling Brian. Lost keys. Left phones in car. It was a mess.
Yeah.
So
wow.
Sunday, Monday, I didn't do anything, and I always call my mom. I call in the morning when I leave here from work, and then at night. And I called. I said, "Let me call mom." And I was like, "Oh, hello." She was like, "You just wake up, baby." It was 2 in the afternoon. Yeah. The voice was deep, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't get down like that. That's once every 2-3
Good
year
for
kind of
you.
thing. It was fun though.
Nice.
But I can't. But a good thing I ain't have a hangover. It was just
Right, yeah.
voice
No,
was
you're just
kinda like-
exhausted, yeah.
I was in the car saying, Orlando's #1. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
Is that a preview for the cruise?
You always got to test your voice when you get in the
have
car
to.
after a long weekend to see if you could actually do a break.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've already told my friends, look, things have changed since the last time we cruised. I can't get down like that. I can't.
I can, but I'm not babysitting them.
Miss Ray, how was yours?
It was good. It was a big family weekend.
Good.
On Friday, I really didn't do much. I slept in.
Good.
And then went to the gym, came here to do some more work. And then Saturday, my niece turned 1.
Okay.
So we had a big birthday party for her.
Nice.
Like bounce houses and all that stuff. So it was really good. But yeah, it was overall just family all weekend long. Sunday was a family pool day. And that's pretty much it.
And next weekend?
This weekend coming up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's going down.
Yeah, you know what it is. Girls in Wonderland. One magical weekend. Gay days. All of it is arrived.
I wouldn't mind going to Girls in Wonderland. I really wouldn't.
You should. You should come. They're going to think you're gay, though.
Oh. Well,
But I mean, you should come.
I'm going to show y'all something.
They have a shirt that says token straight friend. You can wear that.
I would,
You could.
That's cool.
I'm going to bring this in just for y'all, but you can't post it. I told you, my garage is 99% done.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I found a box of photos. One where I was DJing pool parties. No joke. Had on leopard Speedos.
Yes.
2 girls on my side. And I couldn't afford the real one, so I had a bunch of little cheap
Yeah,
ones.
you did. The little
Please bring
herringbone
it in.
chains.
I'm like,
You
I
got
gotta
to bring
see it.
that
I
in.
will bring it in.
Yes.
I will let you see it. I will. I promise
The
you.
original LL Cool J.
But y'all cannot post it.
Ladies love Cool Johnny.
What I'll do is I'll let y'all see it live on the air, and
Okay.
just to get your reaction.
I cannot wait.
B, how was yours?
It was cool. So for like 6 months, we've been planning this trip. My wife got it me for Christmas.
Yes.
To go to the Margaritaville campground in
you were talking
Auburndale.
about you can bring your golf cart.
Yeah, so we loaded up everything, went there. They have cabins because we're not campers. They got cabins, and then they have sites for like big RVs. I mean, this place is baller.
Yeah.
Like it's like luxury type stuff, but it's not. It's super laid back, but it's just really baller. So we went, loaded up the golf cart, went over there. It was cool. We did Friday there and Saturday there, and they have live music at the pools and all that stuff. It was a lot of fun cruising around on the golf cart. But then Saturday, my son FaceTimed me, and he's freaking out because our little dog London, she's older. She's 15 years old, 16 years old. She couldn't walk. She couldn't stand up. So when he got home from work, he found her kind of just like on the floor, like, help me. Because her back legs like stopped working.
Oh, no.
So my wife's like, and luckily I hadn't been drinking all day. We'd just been chilling by the pool. I actually didn't drink. So she's like, we got to go. So we didn't even pack. We just jumped back in the car and drove back home and took her to the little emergency vet. And they basically said, look, she's healthy, but she's old.
Yeah.
So we spent Saturday night with her, and then Sunday we spent trying to like get the house to where she could walk around. So we went and bought carpet runners all over our hardwood floors, and we found little hospital socks for dogs
Oh, wow.
that strap on her feet. So now because it was the problem was she was slipping.
Yeah.
She couldn't get
Yeah.
her grip. So now she has her grip. She just prances around the house in her little hospital shoes.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean, we'll just have to adjust the way we live around the
yeah.
house. And it's a mess because there's carpet runners everywhere. And my wife
Yeah.
hates it because she thinks we live in a catalog. So this is testing
But
her like
hey,
crazy.
You got to do it.
But yeah,
That's
I
what you gotta do.
mean, she's like the most important thing in the world to my wife. So
sure.
whatever. So yeah, we had to pack up, and then I had to go back and load everything up because we left everything there
Yeah.
and you know, load the golf cart up and everything and bring it back. And then I figured, well, I might as well do some stuff around the house. So I pressure washed the pool deck yesterday, pressure washed the fence, pressure washed the grill.
That's called adulting.
I mean, why not? I'm home. Might as well do something.
All right, we'll take a break, come back. Mauricio, update us on your weekend, and then we'll talk about some summer camps because it starts now.
Yeah.
Well, teachers got, a couple more days or a week or so, but the kids are out. The kids are out of school. We got that coming up on the way right here on Johnny's House. 636, Orlando's number one hit music station. It is Johnny's House. It is Tuesday. It's not Monday. It's Tuesday. Partly cloudy, 69 now. Looking for a high of 89. Trying to update you where we've been the last couple of days. Nerese, we left off with you. What were you doing the last couple of days?
Friday, I went on a date.
Oh, from
Chispa, the
and how'd
dating
that
app
go?
for Latinos. It was fantastic.
You gonna see him again?
Dinner. Yes, actually, we're gonna
Look
have
at you
another
smiling.
date.
Oh, you smiling like that. Hey, over that cheesing.
Hey, Chispa said you better slow down.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to.
If you get booed up on the first run, you can't do it no more.
No. I have other dates set up down, down the road. But I'm going in slow. But we're planning for something maybe next week. I don't want to rush it.
Look at you.
It was good. It was
Yeah,
good.
no, good,
No,
good.
I
I
was
get it.
surprised.
I
So
get
that was
it.
fun.
Good.
I also had my sister come over with the kids, so I was on super anti-duty, which I love. It was great. I also hosted on Saturday. I did a hosting at Blue Martini for this show that took place. It was fantastic.
Good.
I had a lot of fun with that. And then yesterday I spent all day deep cleaning, some love with the dog, and then I spent like 4 hours, like 6 hours, watching 3 movies. I watched 3 love movies yesterday on Amazon Prime. They're coming out with these awesome movies.
Really?
Yeah. So I just kind of just sat there and I was like, I think I'm just gonna relax the rest of the day. That's it.
I watched a movie, and I need to write the name of it down, and it was, what's his name? We were talking about he has a worst case of dementia. Bruce Willis.
Oh,
Yes,
Bruce Willis, yeah.
And I'll tell y'all that movie so you can watch it. It was, you can tell in that movie,
Really?
it was, yeah.
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
heartbreaking.
Yeah.
You know that new movie 3,000 Years Longing?
Yeah.
That was what kickstarted me to just sit down. I'm like, I want to watch more now.
Really?
Yeah. There's like a little subtle love story in there that really touched my heart.
People like,
so.
man, you coming to a barbecue? No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not leaving nowhere. I'm not doing anything. Now, I heard that Osceola's last day of school is today, and everybody else is out of school, and we're talking about camp. And Ray, now I guess we all, well, most of us, I don't know where your beginnings were, Nerese, but we all came from humble beginnings up in here.
Same.
Now, Ray came from humble beginnings. They got rich, and then they went back to humble beginnings again.
Yes.
Ray's your typical rags to riches to rags,
Basically.
which is worse to me.
It
Yeah,
is.
it
It
is
really
worse.
is.
Like, I'm glad I never knew what having stuff
yeah,
was, because
I know.
that way I never knew.
I know motorhomes, boats,
yes.
houses, cabin houses, to living in a hotel.
Yes.
Interesting.
Now, you and your sister, y'all didn't have money to go to camp, but y'all just hung out at the camp.
No, so my parents worked full-time gigs, like full-time jobs, and so during the summertime, the YMCA was right around the corner from our house, and so then there was like Greenwood Lakes, the park, and like the high school and everything right there, and so my friend would go to the YMCA camp, and we used to go meet up there, and
Just kind of do the camp things.
Now, Ray, I don't want you to feel bad, because I also did the same thing with Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
My mom couldn't afford my brother and me to be in Boy Scouts, so I would just put on a blue shirt and roll to the Boy Scouts meeting.
Okay.
But they finally put their foot down. They said, Brian, you can't do this no more.
You're not paying.
Yeah, so we would try to like follow them around. Like we were like, okay, today's park day. Like the park is open to the public.
Yes,
So we would go up to like the Greenwood Lakes Park and like play with my friend. Like we knew the kids because we went to school with them.
Yes.
And then they were like, yeah, you guys don't have the matching shirts, so we kind of know that you're not enrolled and you didn't pay for this.
So y'all ain't gonna let us hang out.
No.
You can hang to the park, but you can't come to the pavilion.
Yeah.
See, we rented the pavilion.
You can't get in on the snacks and the drinks.
You can't be getting into artwork and stuff like that.
No.
It cannot happen.
No, so we used to we wanted to be in summer camp so badly, but no.
I mentioned this before. My parents took us to the hood because they had a place, and I just looked up, called Bethlehem Center. And if you lived in the hood, you can go there, and you only paid like $3 a week. But they didn't ask us where we lived, so we just signed up. So it was me and my brother, and we used to go swimming. And we did all the camp stuff. But my mom would pick us up and take us back to our neighborhood.
Yeah.
They're like, and my mom's like, don't ever tell them where you live. It's not like we lived in a nice house. It was my mom and dad, and we lived in a neighborhood. I mean, we had a 3-bedroom. It was 7 of us. So
But you weren't in the hood.
I was not in there.
Right.
And it was like, if they ever ask you where you live, just stay down the street.
Around there.
Around there. And we did that. We did that for a couple summers. And it's like, wow, until they started checking addresses and stuff. And then they told us not to come back.
Yeah. Well, one year we got to hustle a camp. And it was also a camp for families that didn't have a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
But we didn't even have that much money. But one of my mom's friends was one of the instructors.
Yes.
Oh, so she let you in?
Yeah, so we used to go, my mom would drop us off at her house, and we would go to work with her.
Yes.
And so we would go to all the stuff. That lasted one summer because she lost her job. So
Oh, no.
next summer we didn't get to go back to camp. And that's when we started doing at our house.
At the house?
Whichever parent wasn't working that day, all the kids would be at that house.
Yes.
So we would
Oh,
just
wow.
rotate the neighborhood with all the kids because none of us could afford camp.
I do remember everybody went to a pool and everybody was getting in the water. They had a big slide and always, so I jumped in. I ain't know how to
But you know how to
swim.
swim.
I didn't know how to swim.
No.
I had no idea how to swim.
You got too excited to be
Oh,
there.
they pulled me out.
Hey, it was probably best that we didn't go to that camp. Those kids were some badass kids. I remember we were on one of the buses, and two of the kids grabbed the fire extinguisher and broke it and started spraying it all over the bus. I'm like, I shouldn't be here. These are future criminals.
They were that bad?
Yeah. Like, I know you need me to be somewhere because I can't be home by myself, but these people are going to get me in
This
trouble.
ain't it. Narisha, ever go to camp?
Yes. Actually, my mom, she was a pre-K teacher at this daycare center that, went through for a camp also. And because she worked there,
You got to go?
we got that discount.
Oh,
so, yeah.
nice.
But it was great.
So she
yeah.
was kind of watching you too. So she was there,
It
right?
was a 2-1. Yeah, because my parents divorced when I
Yeah.
was really, even growing up, they were having their struggles here and there. My mom pretty much raised us all by herself. I mean, it's the same daycare center where she learned how to speak English.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So-
say, come on in.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
None of us went to a valid camp.
Yeah, no.
No.
We snuck in. We got in on the mom system. My mom worked there. Took me to another neighborhood. It was never sign up, and my child wants to go to this camp.
No.
Wow.
I wanted to go to camp so bad.
I know.
Yeah.
And I had dreams of going to space camp, but please.
Was that at the Kennedy Space Center?
I don't know where it was. I just wanted to go. And I looked at the price one time. I'm like, what?
My kid now thinks camp is punishment. Why are you punishing me? Son, you can go to camp.
Dude, I had friends that we used to go to camp for the whole summer and stay there,
Yeah.
like in
Oh,
cabins
yeah.
and
Yeah.
stuff.
I had a friend that did that too.
Because I hung
Yeah.
with some rich kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to find out from you, did you go to camp? What was your camp experience? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. XL Mobile is 41067. If you want to text over, live stream is watching, social media. And if your kids are going to a camp this summer, tell us about that camp. But we want to talk to you. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Tell us about your camp experience on Johnny's House. Johnny's House, 8:53 on a day where it's going to be partly cloudy. The high day of 89. It is 69 right now. We're talking about camp. There's one more school district still in school. Everybody else should be starting some type of camp. So we want to hear about yours.
You tell your kids you got to come back for one more day after a holiday.
That's insane.
Yeah.
You wouldn't see me.
Well, I see kind of like we do what we want.
Right. Well, Brian would be absent that day.
I think it might be a little light up in there today. So we want to hear about your camp experiences. Did you go to one? Are you heading to one now? What is going on? Jace, good morning. JC.
Good morning.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
And how old are you?
10.
10 years old, and you heading to camp now?
Actually, yeah, I'm about to leave. On my way.
Is this your first day of camp?
Yes, my first day. We had Monday off as Memorial Day.
Yeah. Now, do you go to camp every year, or is this your first year going to camp?
It's my first year going to a day camp.
Oh.
So
The only one I've gone to is an overnight camp.
Oh, you used to
wow.
spend the night. Now you're not spending the night this time.
Yeah.
Did you want to do this, or is it forced?
Both.
Both.
I was like, I like going, but Mom also said I gotta go.
Yeah.
Now, do you have some friends going?
I don't know. I'm just gonna see if they are.
Oh, so they drop you off at what time, and what time they pick you up?
They dropped me off at like 8, maybe like 8:30, something like that. And when they drop off, it's like somewhere around. I can't remember.
In the afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Somewhere in the afternoon, probably like 5.
Okay. So you're looking forward to it? Or are you a little nervous?
Yeah, I'm kind of excited, but also nervous.
Oh, it'll be fun. These are things you're always going to remember.
Yeah, you'll have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen.
I also have a story about overnight camp.
Okay, let's hear it.
So we were went out to shoot bow and arrows.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were sitting there watching another person do it, and then I just threw up right there in the spot, and then everyone else just screamed and like scooted away on the complete other side of the benches.
Well, yeah, you got it.
And then they sent me.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
They sent me to the nurse's office, and then I threw up like 7, maybe 8 more times there.
Dang.
What was it? The heat? Was it the heat?
I think so.
It's probably some bad chicken.
I was going to say the hot dogs, maybe.
Yeah.
You're lucky you didn't get like a Sandlot situation where you throw up
And it was a
then they
chain
throw up
reaction.
and then
Oh,
everybody
gosh.
throws up.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing that, man. Have a good day in camp. Ray, what they say over there?
Somebody said my mom was a school teacher, and she was the one that was home during the day. So every single kid in the neighborhood would be at our house, and
Well,
we were the summer camp house.
Well, you can trust him because he was a school teacher.
Yeah.
So you can trust him now.
And then she said that my daughters have never been to summer camp, either myself or my husband. We're just home during the day, so the kids would just be home with us.
Yeah, like my kid going to Camp Johnny starts today.
Camp Johnny.
Camp Johnny. B, what's happening, man?
Let's see. XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland in a wreck. Need a check? Call Dan Newland. A few people went to soccer camp.
Okay.
They said, they think their parents are just trying to get rid of them for the day, though, because some of them didn't even play soccer.
Stop. No. I
think
You're going to soccer camp.
I think your assumption is correct.
Mom, I don't even play soccer.
You're
Shut
playing
up.
today.
And then Volusia County teachers and students are in school till Friday this week. Someone texted them and said, yeah, Friday's their last day.
Okay, Volusia, I didn't mean to not give y'all some love.
Dang, I'm sorry for y'all.
Ooh, my goodness. And Norris, what do they say over there on the stream?
We got Amanda K. She said, I went to Camp Grandma's house where the entertainment was us sitting in the garage door open, watching a black and white TV with 13 channels and the turn knob.
Oh, no, mine was, I did Camp Grandma. You had to be quiet between 1 and 3 because that's when the stories came on.
I watched Santa Barbara every day with my grandma.
All my children.
Yeah,
General Hospital.
We would go there for weeks at a time. Yeah.
All that stuff. All right. Mr. Ray, celebrity news time.
Did you see what happened to Benedict Cumberbatch and his family?
No, I didn't.
It's a crazy chef that I'll let you know about.
Please fill me in. Next, Johnny's house.
WXXL HD1 Tavares, Orlando.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
1067
Orlando.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
There we go.
I'm like, oh, there we are.
There you go.
No, it's there now.
Benedict Cumberbatch, him and his family, they were at their home, and some crazy dude busted his way through the front gate of their house. This
Okay.
was in North London. He was shouting, "I know you've moved here. I hope it burns down." He had a knife in his hand. And I guess he's like a former hotel chef. And when he got through the gate, he destroyed a plant. He spit on the intercom at the front door. Then he ripped it off the wall. And Benedict, his wife, and his 3 kids were all there. They were all home.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So usually we hear it where they're like not inside or anything like that. But he didn't get inside the house. He did get through the front gate, destroyed some things, spit on the intercom. He fled.
Was he mentally?
I don't know. They didn't really say anything. He was already convicted of like some other things, and he just got like a 3-year restraining order against Benedict and his family.
Oh, so this is not the first time.
No.
Yeah. Does it say why he's upset with them?
No, he just said, "I know you've moved here, and I hope it burns down." So that's basically it.
That's the crazy thing when you're an actor. Sometimes people can watch you play a role and they feel like you're talking to them, and it gets locked into their brain, and now their purpose is either to meet you, marry you, or hope your house burned down.
Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, they're all fine. It was just kind of crazy that he got through with a knife and was wild. Beyonce is one proud mom. Did you see Blue Ivy on stage?
I saw her.
Oh.
So,
what did you think? People were killing her.
I bet them other dancers like, come on now. Look, I've been trained. I've trained at the best dance academies in the world, and she's offbeat a little bit. But you know what? That's my daughter.
She was dancing with her mom.
All day.
Yeah.
Hey, you offbeat. You fight. Get out of here.
So
Take her spot.
Blue Ivy took the stage in the middle of the show. She showed off her moves during like a couple of songs. Then she returned back to her seat like it was nothing.
You know what? She's been to all those rehearsals.
Yes,
She know them.
Yes,
That's
so
true.
she was doing all the dance moves. People were kind of killing her because she didn't have like any enthusiasm behind her moves. But then other people were like, she kind of reminds them of like Aaliyah. You know how Aaliyah used to like have that swag and like slowly dance, but still hit the moves. But Rumi and the twin brother, they were all sitting there. Jay-Z, Beyonce's mom, they were all in the crowd. But yep, she took the stage, and she posted. She's like, "I'm so proud and thankful to be your mama, my firstborn. It's my pure joy to watch you up there on stage and all that
Little girl
stuff."
took the mic and said, "Y'all shut up. Y'all came here to see my mama. I can do what I want."
Yeah.
Drop the mic. Walk off.
I know. I wonder if she's gonna do more with her.
Well, it depends on she reads social media or not.
Oh God, I would literally.
Well, it wouldn't matter if she was the best thing in the world. Social media would still destroy her.
Of course.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. No matter what. So it looks like Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, they're all doing great, as like coexisting and mixing pretty well. So Jennifer Garner took her kid and J-Lo's kids to Disney.
Oh, wow.
So there's pictures, and it was just Jennifer Garner with all the kids.
Yeah, no security?
No, I mean, well, security and stuff, but like J-Lo and Ben Affleck weren't there.
Yeah.
So they were at Disneyland, and they were all standing in front of the castle taking pictures.
Jennifer Garner's like, "Listen, I'm glad that it's working for you. I'm glad he's gone."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I loved him and all, but
Exactly. I mean, they
Go
pulled the
ahead.
plug on their marriage in
Yeah.
2015, so it's been a while.
ain't no feelings of reconcile here.
Yeah, so it looks like no big issues. Co-parenting is going well, and the family looks great.
That's what you want. That's what adults try to do.
Yeah.
All right, we come back. Let's find out who is smarter than your hood. City against city. Who's the smartest? Johnny's house. 7:08, Johnny's House on a Tuesday. Hope everybody had a great Memorial weekend. Back ready to do whatever it is you need to do, except school. That ain't going on in some places. Some places it is. Lucia and Osceola is still going on. Partly cloudy, close to 90 is our high today. It is 69 right now. In about an hour, got a big announcement. Red Hot and Boom, y'all. Red Hot and Boom is back. Not now. I'll get one of them now. I'll get one of them. I'll tell you exactly which one's coming. Now, this is. Who said do it?
Do it.
I'll tell you what.
Do it.
I'm going to get this.
You want me to do it?
No, you want to do it?
You want me to do it?
No, I don't want you to do it.
If you tell her do it, she's going to do it. No, she's going to blame you. This is Ray we're talking about. And then they're going to blame you because it's Johnny's house.
I know, you're right.
You can't control your own house?
I know, you're right. No, every time she's like, do it. How you say
Do
it?
it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it. You won't. Do it. You won't.
Yeah, and I was going to say, you do it. No, Brian's right. You would have done it.
I would have.
Yeah. But in an hour, we'll tell you Red Hot and Boom is happening July 3rd. Cranes Park, Altamont Spring. Best fireworks show in Central Florida.
It is the best fireworks.
It is, man.
It really is.
Every year, Brian cry, y'all.
I do.
Let y'all
So
know.
do I.
Like
We
a
look
little
at
baby.
each other and we're like, why?
That's why I don't stand near y'all. I just go by myself in the little corner.
Why? Because you don't want to be seen crying. That's the only reason. Ain't like you don't cry.
Are you not proud to be an American?
Very proud.
It's not even, to me, it's that, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's also like, I've been here a long time.
Yeah.
I came from nothing. I shouldn't be doing all this. Like, every day, I always have those, like, how did I get here moments? Red Hot and Boom's one of them every
Yes.
Luis, you ever gone?
I was just gonna say this is gonna be my first year. I didn't even know about it until this year.
It's hot. That's all we can
I
tell you.
hear, I hear.
No one would even look at you differently if you did a wardrobe change.
Gotcha. Understood.
It's hot.
They're not just saying that because it's the music.
No, you understand. It's
hot.
Oh,
It's
it's
hot.
straight up.
No,
it's
it's
hot.
1,000 degrees outside.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
And at some point, a violent thunderstorm will probably roll through.
Sounds
Yeah.
like Florida.
Yeah, you understand, man. We got to find that audio.
Yes.
It was broadcasting. The storm was hitting, and we never got left the air.
We
There
do
was
the
a
show.
meteorologist that was crying.
Crying. She
Oh,
quit.
no.
She quit.
We do the show live
Yep.
Yeah.
from there under the bell tower, but like it's kind of an island. So once the storm hits, if you're either off or you're on, and we were
Yep.
on,
We were just
and it
kept
came
on.
through. Like it was moving the couch, throwing couches off the stage,
Oh my gosh.
and everything.
Oh,
The
it's
show
awesome.
must go on.
Oh yeah.
Well, just
that's
me and
awesome.
Johnny. Everybody
Yeah.
else cowered like little itches.
Yeah, we said, and people were like, was that sound effect? No.
No,
It's crazy
it
out
was
here.
real.
Look at that. I just saw chair. It was crazy, man. Then we sat back there. It was me and Frank the engineer. Frank said, if y'all there, I'm here.
Yep.
It was bad. Never
Good
do that.
old Frank.
I won't do that again. All right, listen.
It wasn't smart.
It was not
No.
smart.
And
It
lightning
wasn't
striking
smart.
everywhere,
It
60
was-
mile
You
an
got
hour
electrical
winds.
things all around you.
I
It
mean,
was-
there's open wires, there's
It was-
furniture flying through the air. It
Oh,
wasn't
my
smart
gosh.
at all.
It was bad.
It was dumb, but it was fun.
It was extremely dumb. All right, it's time for Smarter Than Your Hood. That's where we get you to compete. You represent your city, and we ask you easy, very, 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 very easy questions. And Brian, the questions today, sir.
This one is Trivia Bliss kindergarten trivia.
Ooh, now everybody can answer that.
Kindergarten.
So the first thing you do is call up, you represent your city, and if you win today, we're going to hook you up with 4 tickets to the advanced screening of Boogeyman. Boogeyman, it is tonight at the AMC Altamont 18 at 7 o'clock tonight. All right, you got to be available tonight. I saw some of the previews of that.
Oh, I saw the
You like
previews for
scary
that.
movies like
Yeah.
that? Now it's time to call. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Represent your city. You're the smartest, you win. All right, you're going to the movies on us tonight. Who's smarter than your hood? We'll compete next right here on Johnny's House. 723, Orlando's number one hit music station. This is Johnny's House on a Tuesday. Rain's going to hit us later on in the week, but today it's just going to be partly cloudy. 89 is our high. It is 69 right now. It's time to play the game Smarter Than Your Hood. We got two cities. They're going to compete to find out who is the smartest, and if you win, you got 4 tickets to the advanced screening of Boogeyman tonight at the AMC Altamont 18 at 7 o'clock is the time, all right? It's a Stephen King movie. And it doesn't even open up until June the 2nd, but you'll be the first one to see it. But the first thing we must do is meet our amazing contestant number 1, Zach. Good morning, Zach.
Good morning.
And you're from Grand Island, and where is that?
You
don't know where you live, Zach? Zach, you don't know where you live, Zach?
What's the next closest city?
Eustis.
Okay.
Wow, how many people live in Grand Island? Because I thought you was calling from the Bahamas.
I'm not sure.
About 8 or 9 of y'all?
Maybe.
How many stores you got?
There's a Publix I go to, local Publix.
That's about it?
The Tractor Supply out there.
What high school did you attend?
I went to Eustis High School.
Oh, okay. All right. And Brian, you connected to line 2, saying that we are bigger than and better than the Grand Island, representing the APK of Apopka. Melissa.
Good morning.
And Melissa, how long you lived in Apopka?
Probably like 13, 14 years.
13, 14 years. I won't ask you for anything to do for fun there. It is okay. Now, the way it works is we're going to ask you a question. If you know the answer, you yell out the name of your city. And, Zach, you might just go Grand, and we'll let you go with that. Now, we got to get a gauge. On the count of 3, I want you to yell out your cities, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Grand.
Okay, Zach got a little bit faster than that one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Grand.
All right, that's it. The way it works is if you get the answer right, you get a point. You get it wrong, we take away a point. If you yell out the answer without yelling out your city, we will take a point away. Doesn't matter because the last one is either for the win or for a tie. Now, the first question, are you ready? What is 5% of 100?
Grand.
All right, Zach.
5.
5 is correct.
Yeah, Eustis School doing their job.
Look at that. There you go. Norris, what you got?
If you won 3rd place at the Olympics, what type of medal would you receive?
Grand.
Apopka.
Oh, Zach again.
Bronze.
He said it.
He said Zach, but Melissa, why you yell that out? I said Zach. You just yell that out.
I thought I had it first.
It ain't what you think. It's what we think.
And really, it wasn't even close.
It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. All right. Zach has 2-0. Melissa, if you want to yell out something, you can go ahead and get it out of your system now. You good?
Okay.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
good.
Okay. Brian.
All right, maybe this one will be more your speed. Which 2 U.S. states are not connected to the mainland?
Come on now.
Anybody?
Maybe say that question again.
Anybody? Going.
Grand.
Oh, he's going to give it a shot.
All right, Zach, what's the answer?
Antarctica.
Yes, he did. Antarctica.
Wait.
And what else? What was the other one?
Wait.
What was the other one?
No.
What was it?
Hawaii.
Hawaii and
Wow.
Antarctica.
Okay, well, you're half right. It
Yeah.
was Hawaii, but not Antarctica because that's not a state. Alaska.
We got to take a point away.
Alaska.
Oh, man, so close to Antarctica.
All right, now here's the last one. Now, listen up, boy. This is going to be quick. Zach, if you get it right, you win. Melissa, you get it right, it's a tie. We go to the tiebreaker. Melissa, you get it wrong, and Zach wins. Are y'all ready?
Yeah. Let's do this.
All right, y'all listen closely. Everybody in the room, because this is going to be quick. Ray, when you're ready.
Yes, the easiest question ever in history. What noise does a duck make?
Grand.
Apopka.
Oh, Zach,
grand.
Zach, the answer is?
Quack.
Quack is correct. Melissa, you panicked, didn't you?
Oh, God, yes.
She went,
I'm still stuck on Antarctica.
I know.
I'll be honest with you.
The man who said Antarctica is a part of the United States, congratulations. You are a winner. 4 tickets to the advanced screening of Boogeyman tonight at the AMC. Altamont 18. Hold on so we get some information for you.
Well played, Brian.
My goodness, y'all just want to make me have a headache all day. All right, when we come back, we're going to ask you a question about your kids and this summer, and we want you to answer truthfully. All right? This is an honest question, but you won't know the question until we get back, and we'll do that in a couple minutes right here on Johnny's House. Good morning, live streamers. What did y'all do the last couple of days that you couldn't even talk to each other? Did y'all have a get-together?
I was going to fire up the live stream on Friday while I was here getting stuff together, but I didn't want to slow myself down.
Did they get a message to let them know when we go live?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I
What's up, Charles Graham?
didn't want to get...
Jeffrey M. Amanda K. Anybody
Jammed
new
up.
to the stream? It's 71 of y'all there early this morning. Anybody new? Amanda K been moving, grooving. Anybody, anything? Debbie, you worked all 3 days. Oh, man. Do they give, like, a double time or overtime if you work holidays now? Does that work like that?
A lot of places do.
Yeah. I remember some places give out triple time. Spent the time with your family. Good to hear, Jesse. We missed y'all too. All right, Team Wingnut in Sacramento, Sacktown, Bay Area, and lockdown. Y'all got any questions for us? Seeing it's our one-on-one time. We are here for you. Everybody paid up on the cruise because you got to be paid up by June 10th. Yeah, I feel bad y'all didn't get a little a note or a text saying, hey. How was SeaWorld, ladies? It was good?
So much fun.
Oh, yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was good.
How was that coaster?
Oh, so crazy.
Yeah, it was great.
It's the weirdest feeling when your feet like get lifted up off the ground.
That is crazy. That part's nuts because you don't really notice it. It just
No.
happens.
You come off the ground.
Yeah.
I remember right before we went on it, there was a guy who was at the front row, and I'm watching the roller coaster go, and this guy's just swinging his legs in the air. I was like, that's
Some
what I'm
people are
doing.
like that.
Yeah. I sat in the back also because I rode it again, and it gets like really shaky at the back.
The back,
but
yeah.
you feel it the
Yeah.
most, yeah.
And the front, you see everything in the back. It's like
Yeah, I
the
just want to say,
roughest.
I ain't got no thrill. Just put me on in so I can get off.
Yeah, you're making this face like I would never. You just don't like him?
I go with the kid because he enjoys them, but I don't love him like that. I just do it. BG, how long could you comfortably take time off before you go stir crazy and give up not doing anything?
You answer to that used to be about 4 hours. Now it's literally give me money and I won't come back tomorrow. That's what the machine has done to me.
Here's a machine. All right, next good question. Next. Might do SeaWorld next Saturday. Was it crowded out there when you guys went out there?
SeaWorld?
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad. We got there right when it kind of opened, so it wasn't too crazy.
Yeah. That was a Thursday.
But I know this past weekend, all
It
the
was nuts.
theme parks were
SeaWorld's pretty
wild.
spread out, so like they do a
Yeah.
pretty good job with like the layout, so where you don't feel like you're cramped up a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was my first time at SeaWorld. It's like you can literally see the entire
Yeah,
round.
they're changing it now. They're doing more roller coasters.
Yeah. But like half of them weren't even running. I'm wondering if they're like cleaning it or something. So
Well, you don't want them. I trust them. If they say ain't right, ain't right.
Yeah.
You don't want to oops.
people were talking about the ride where you like lay down. That one sounded interesting.
What else did I find in the garage? Oh, I found all kind of stuff in my garage. I found a whole big bin of old XL, Doc and Johnny and Jade, all kind of stuff. I mean, I got a lot of that stuff. I got a scrapbook of appearances that we did back in the day.
Is the Prado like fancy?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Well,
on Park Ave. So, I mean, the time we're going, it's not going to be too fancy because it's going to be a lot of
Yeah, I
people
mean,
from
it's-
work.
But it's like
So-
don't wear jeans.
I'm wearing jeans.
You can wear jeans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Miami all the way. Let's see. Cardo has good food.
Yeah, they do. It's so good.
What is it? Middle
Italian.
It's Italian,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm cool with it, because even though it's a fancy place, I can get
Their
basic,
pizza,
I
they
can get
have
basic
like
shit.
this spicy, hot, like sweet pizza. It's got
Brado.
like honey.
Brado.
I ate at the one in the Millennium Mall.
I ate that one. All right, y'all. We out. Deuces.
Bye.
Orlando's number one hit music station on a Tuesday morning. It is 7:38. This is Johnny's House, and it's going to be it's 70 right now. Looking for a high of about 89, and it's going to be partly cloudy. Don't forget, coming up a little bit after 8 o'clock, big announcement. Red Hot and Boom. It's that time again. Not going to do it now. It's going to be July 3rd, Cranesville Park. I'm going to tell you the artists that are going to be performing and let you know what's going on. But not now. After 8 o'clock today. All right, we'll find out there's still a couple schools still in session. Osceola and Volusia are still going on. I heard Volusia is going till Friday.
And then Orange County teachers have, I think, today and tomorrow.
All right, the question to you parents, and be honest, are you happy or are you sad that the kids at home for the summer? Okay. Now, for me, I will say, look, I love the kid. Love spending time with them. But I also like a schedule. And now my schedule is Camp Johnny. Seeing that he does not want to go to camp, I have to provide camp for him. And we're talking in the office, and I said, Taco said, hey, man, Camp Johnny starts today, so what's the first thing on the day? I said, today we're doing biking. Well, Ray thought I said Viking.
I was like, Viking
You guys
on
play
day
Vikings?
one?
Wow.
So I said, yes, we're going straight biking outfits. We're going to talk about this. No, we're going to be riding. Yeah. We got a Viking helmet over here.
You guys going to pillage something?
We're going straight biking and going to do the history of. No, we're just going to ride
Like
the bike.
day one is rough.
1 o'clock, we get the boat ready. 2 o'clock, we pillage and plunder.
That's right. That's right. No, we're gonna. One thing that I did uncover in the garage that is finally clear is his bike and my bike. Now I just got to put some air in them, and today we're gonna ride.
Where are we riding to?
Just through the neighborhood until his little until his little legs give out. once his little legs give out, we'll go back home.
Because when you go to a location, you got to remember that you got to come back.
Yes.
From that location.
No. Listen, we hadn't biked since COVID. So I ain't gonna take her to no trail because 15 minutes down the trail, my legs hurt. We got to come all the way back.
Right, yeah.
So for me, I have to now entertain, for 2.5 months.
Yeah.
So I prefer him in
Man,
school.
you're making a few dollars. Put him in camp.
He don't want to go.
Hey.
We've had the discussion.
There's probably like a meteorologist camp or like
Listen,
yeah.
if there's one, I send him in there. He tells me, I want to live my life. That's
Listen to
what he
the podcast. There's a parent who sent their kid to soccer camp who don't play soccer. I'm the daddy. You going
I
to
know.
camp.
He's like, why would you punish me, Dad? I had a good year. I made A's. I got you, son. So we'll have Camp Johnny. It'll be biking today. And I told him, every day I pick you up, you get prepared to work out because we're doing something. Because if that's what you want. So me, love him to death, and I ain't afraid to say it. I like him in school.
Hey, that boy will be begging for camp by Thursday.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
What is tomorrow? Scramble day?
Tomorrow is gym day. I'm gonna take him.
Is it Scrabble? Scramble.
Well, I can't let him play
Scrabble is
Right.
Scramble.
You're making eggs, Ray?
I can't let him play a game I don't play.
Cooking class. Hey.
Now, Ray, your kids are still there year round, so
Yeah,
you're good.
so it doesn't really
Being back
change.
this is the first year without him. Did you prefer him in or out?
Yeah, no, I liked him in school, mostly because I think structure was good
Yes.
for him.
Yeah.
So the lack of structure was not good for him because he wouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we would do stuff, but I work a regular job,
Yeah.
so, we could do as much as we could do, but
Yeah.
I like the structure for him as much as I do for myself.
Yes, he's. I need to just live my life. I'm like, son, you don't have a life. A life sitting in front of a computer screen is not a life. There's people, adults that sit in front of a computer screen all the time saying they need a life. That means a life away from that.
Yeah.
That is not a life. I just want to just relax. How you relaxing? So today, Camp Johnny. And I want you to be honest. Are you happy that the kids are home for the summer, or are you mad that they're home for the summer? I'll admit it. And it's just for me. I'm selfish. I like to go home and take a nap. I will not be taking any naps. I will be riding a bike.
No, Camp Johnny got nap time.
Right?
It does have.
You should build that in somewhere.
Oh, I did.
Okay, good.
Now listen, here's a little lunch.
Yeah.
Now your lunch break is 2.5 hours.
Johnny's going to feed him the heaviest food he can find, trying to put him to sleep.
2.5 hour lunch. So you sit back and enjoy yourself.
And
then when I wake
Benadryl
up-
milkshakes.
Yep, we'll be hitting the pool. Are you getting in? No, you getting in the pool. I'm just gonna watch. That's what Camp Johnny's all about.
I'm going to rate your jumps. Go.
Oh yeah. Now it's cannonballs. How much water can I splash out the pool?
Yep.
How was that one?
Can I turn it into a wave pool?
Oh my goodness. So I want to hear from you. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile 41067. Social media live stream is up and talking about it. We want to hear from you though. Be honest. Are you happy that the kids are home for the summer because you love being around your kids, or you kind of mad because it messes up your daily life? And that's what's going to happen to a lot of people. Will you be honest? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. We'll talk to you coming up on Johnny's House. You are listening to Johnny's House on Orlando's #1 hit music station. 89 is a high, 70 right now, and it's going to be partly cloudy. I ask parents to be honest. All right, there's 3 school systems that are back in. It's like more schools in than out.
I know.
Most kids are starting some summer camp or whatever. My question to you parents, are you happy or mad that the kids are here for the summer? Because now everything changes in your world, and we want to hear from you. Hey, Jamie.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. How many kids do you have?
3.
3 kids. And are you happy that they're home for the summer, or are you kind of mad that they're home for the summer?
I am super excited that they are home for the summer.
Okay, please explain, because it's making me feel bad about what I said.
My husband is a now stay-at-home dad.
Okay.
I've always been the one to have to do all the activities and everything during the summer.
That's
when I
right.
worked in the hospital, because I'd work long shifts a couple days a week.
Uh-huh.
Well, now I work a full-time job that's Monday through Friday, and he's the one that now has to plan everything.
So he's an entertainer.
And-
He's an entertainment director.
Yeah, he has to.
Oh, so selfishly.
I'm so excited he has this experience. Because he'd always be like, why are you complaining?
Oh.
Play with your kids.
You're not happy for him. You're happy for you.
Yeah.
You're like,
I'm excited.
you're like, been there, buddy. Been there. Now it's your turn. How old are the kids? How old are the kids?
My daughter turns 9 today. Happy birthday, Alana.
Happy birthday.
And then my son is 4, and the youngest is 18. Not
Woo! That man's gonna be exhausted when you come home. He got look at that year.
Yeah, she thinks it's hilarious.
Okay. All right. Well, Jamie, thank you for calling and being honest. And you are. You're like, I've been there, buddy. All right. You have a good day at work.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. She's like, oh, he must have said something like, why are you tired?
I think a lot of people that don't stay home all day probably think, you know what, you were home all day.
Comey, good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Are you happy that the kids are home for the summer, or you're a little like,
I am thrilled. I love my kid. She is so awesome to hang out with, and I cannot wait to spend the summer
So,
with her.
in a roundabout way, you saying Johnny don't love his?
Yeah.
That's what you're
I
saying.
love that kid.
A little bit. A little bit, you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying.
That is what you're saying. You ain't saying, I love my child. There's no way.
I don't know about you, Johnny, but I'm happy because I love my child. Okay.
You might not love yours as much as I love
Right.
mine.
I mean, maybe you like yours, but I love mine.
How old are your kids?
I only have one. She's 14. But I'm a teacher, so we both get to spend the summer together because our schedules are about the same.
Yep.
But during the school year, she goes to like a private school that like it's really strict. So it's like constantly like tests and exams and this and that and events, and it's just so stressful. So the summer comes and we can both relax a little bit.
Okay. Just okay. All right. Okay. Well, listen, you have fun and enjoy the summer with your daughter, okay?
Thank you so much. I certainly will.
All right. Bye-bye. She did mean that indirectly.
I mean, it came across that way, even if she didn't think it.
I love my child, too. I like sleep, though. Paula. Hey, Paula.
Good morning.
All right, Paula, are you happy or kind of mad that the kids are out for the summer?
I'm not mad that she's out for the summer, but she will be at summer camp. I'm literally picking out an outfit right now as we speak.
And
she will be there.
How old is she?
She's 6.
Oh, yeah, 6. You got no choice in the matter.
Right,
When
yeah.
you become 14, 15, they'll go, but it's straight up under protest.
Then you get a vote.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. I'm a single mom. I work from home. I've been preparing for summer camp since last summer.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, we had a place, made sure I found a place that she would enjoy, that she would actually like, because there was no other option. You're going to summer camp.
No, I got you. Well, I hope she has a great day on her first day of summer camp.
Thank you. Have a great day, guys.
You too. Ray, what they saying over there?
Somebody said, I'll be happy for about a month, then I'll be ready for them to go back.
Okay.
Well, that's about when they go back, honestly. Summer's so short now.
It's like
I mean,
August. Middle of
yeah.
August they go back.
And then there's a Volusia County teacher that's not out yet, but she said she cannot wait to spend some time with her kids.
Oh, man. Okay. Why you read that one, Ray, with a little giggle?
I didn't.
I asked people to be honest. I had to be honest. Brian, what they say?
XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland in a wreck. Need a check, call Dan Newland. Maybe these will make you feel better, Johnny.
Okay, go ahead.
Someone said that they love summer because their kids go to their dad's house.
Wow.
So, bye, kids. I'll see you in August. So they're happy
That's
about
cool,
that.
Though. You know why? Because they know they're taken care of. And they're with their dad. They can do some bonding time with the dad. And hey,
Right.
Yep.
And someone else says they are not happy because these kids eat every damn thing in the house.
They do.
All day.
They
Just
do.
eat.
Oh, that's
They
all I
do.
remember doing in summer.
do,
during
yeah.
summertime.
Yep, just
Just
open that
eating,
refrigerator
yeah.
door. Yep.
Just stand there and look.
Just
Yes.
look.
To find food.
And you're like, nothing's changed since the last time you came in here 30 minutes ago.
You're just bored. You just start to eat.
Eat.
Every
That's
day.
it.
What are we doing for lunch? What are we doing for lunch?
Cereal.
What are we doing for lunch?
Like, we ain't having no.
No, we
ain't. Listen, boy, make yourself something. Narice, what are they saying on the street?
Yeah, we got Adley. He said the same thing. He's not really happy because the bill will go up.
Yeah.
Because the kids are eating everything in the fridge, and the light bill will go up too.
Oh, for sure. All right, well, I'm glad y'all being honest on the radio. Celebrity news time, Ray.
Billie Eilish is being called out.
I don't get that.
It's so stupid.
Okay, we'll try to break it down next on Johnny's House.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
Hey, it's Lil Nas X.
1067
Orlando.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so I don't really get this either. Billie Eilish had to go off on some people that were kind of like criticizing her for wearing some clothes that were different from what she came out in.
Yeah, because she used to be dressed like a
boyish.
boy.
Is what
tomboy look.
Yeah.
So she said that she spent the first 5 years of her career getting like hated on and trying to explain why she wore like boyish clothes and she'd be hotter if she acted more like a woman and everything like that. And she always said that like she didn't feel comfortable in some of those clothes. That's why she dressed the way she did. Now she's coming out more and wearing more like feminine things that show off her body.
And what's the problem with that?
I don't know, because people are crazy. And she went off on them. She was like, listen, now when I feel comfortable enough to wear anything remotely feminine or fitting, I change and I'm a sellout. What happened to her? Oh my God, that's not the same Billie. She's just like the rest of the, blah, 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 blah. So she was like, you guys are true idiots. I can be both. She goes, you guys are effing bozos. Let women exist. So she just kind of shut them down. And she was just like, listen, femininity or whatever does not equal weakness. And it's just like women can express themselves differently with different times.
Yeah, but I don't think that shut them down. You know how some trolls are. The mere fact that they got a reaction means they're going to continue to question what she wears.
But we always say that celebrities have like their one thing. And the fact that she's just like dressing to how she feels and she's
Yeah.
getting called out for it. She's like, nah.
Well, they
this
always
isn't-
felt like she was fighting the mainstream, and now
Yeah.
they feel like she's part of it. So
Which
it's like
I
they
get.
hate. They feel like they're losing their.
But I want to. Look, I'm the artist. I'm the person. I want to wear this.
Yeah.
Y'all cool? Everybody cool?
But she still does both ways still. Like, she
Yeah.
still does the boyish outfits and then
Just
I
like,
don't
who
know.
cares?
Yeah,
Like,
really. This is me, y'all. This
Yeah.
I want to wear this. Thank
I
you.
don't get it either.
Thank
Damned
you.
if you do, damned if you don't.
Pretty much.
So I told you that Britney Spears, her mom, showed up on her doorstep.
Yep, I heard they're cool.
And
I saw
now
that.
Britney Spears actually wrote a post on Instagram
Mhm.
talking about it. She said, my sweet mama showed up on my doorstep yesterday after 3 years.
Mhm.
3 years. She
Mhm.
said, with family, there's always things that need to be worked out, but time heals all wounds. And she said, after being able to communicate what I've held in for an extremely long time, I feel so blessed that we were able to try to make things right.
Yeah.
So that's her
Oh.
basically coming out saying that her and her mom are okay now.
Now, I wonder if her mom came in and said, hey, listen, sweetheart, listen, time has passed. We need to talk. Or she'd have come in like my mom. Listen, boy, I'm your mom. It's been 3 years.
Right.
Open that door.
Right.
Yeah,
Open that door.
I don't know.
Now, y'all can't acting a damn fool
Because
on
I
the
feel
internet.
like she's tried the.
We ain't playing these games.
We ain't playing these games no more. Okay?
I feel like she's tried the aggressive route and like showed up on her doorstep and
Really?
she wasn't allowed to come in, but now like Britney's letting her in and everything.
My
but
mom's like, I'm your mother.
I know that her mom.
That trumps anything you got to say to me right now.
Yeah, her mom issued a statement a couple years
That's good,
ago,
though.
like a public apology pleading for her daughter's forgiveness
Yeah.
after her 13-year conservatorship. So the apology came like after Britney Spears was kind of like going at it.
You know what? She probably came in and said, listen, a lot of things were done wrong.
Yeah.
And I probably did some things wrong, and I apologize
Absolutely.
for that. Let's get over that, move forward. I'm your mother. How can how can I help you? I think that's the only way she's gonna let her in is they acknowledge a lot of stuff was
Yeah,
done wrong.
like you're right.
Because her dad still think I ain't doing nothing wrong.
Oh no, I don't think she'll ever reconcile. Well,
Yeah, probably not.
No. Her
He's-
dad deserves to go to jail.
It's like I'm gonna come over there, but who gonna pay me though? I need that.
Right,
Get
right.
that check.
Who's gonna pay for this trip?
Oh, my
Like, can I put it on your Uber or what?
So obviously, a lot of celebrities are coming out talking about Bruce Willis now.
Yeah.
So Arnold Schwarzenegger was talking about him and how he just praises him. He was like, Bruce had to retire from acting last year because of the brain disorder that he has, which now has progressed to dementia. But Arnold was like, I think he's fantastic. He always has been for years and years. He's a huge star. And he was like, listen, I understand the circumstances health-wise that he had to retire, but action heroes, they reload.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a lot of celebrities are coming out and to support him, but
I'm
it's
trying to
just
find.
very
I'm trying to
sad.
find a movie that I saw yesterday, and it was one of his last movies.
And you could tell the difference.
Yeah, you could tell. I mean, his and because you mentioned that there was a diner scene that he
Yeah.
thought, and then this movie had that.
Brian, you weren't here. I don't think you heard that
yeah.
story. He was doing a diner scene, and the waitress kept coming over to like refill his coffee for the actual scene.
Right.
And Bruce Willis thought that he was at an actual
Pure
diner.
diner. Oh,
she
And he
kept
kept
bringing it.
saying like, no, ma'am, no, thank you, I don't need any more. Instead of saying his lines and like going
Oh,
through with the
wow,
scene.
yeah.
I can't find him. I'll tell you, but yeah, you could tell that. I mean, his because I'm a Bruce Willis fan.
Yeah.
You know, I used to watch all his movies, and I was like, oh wow.
Is it like a new one?
Well, I looked at it. Came out in like 2022.
So they had a
So it's
few.
gotta be-
Paradise
it was,
City.
It was one. The premise was there was a woman that saw a shooting, and he was a cop, and he's trying to hide her, and some dirty cops trying
He
to find her.
actually had
in
a
the hospital.
lot in
If anybody knows that
2022.
XL Mobile, you know.
Vendetta was one. Wrong Place was one. He had a lot in 2022.
Yeah, but I'll show you that. If you see it, you'll say, "Oh yeah." But yes, this woman saw these two cops kill somebody, and they hid in the hospital. And they said he starred in it, but he only had like maybe 4 or 5 scenes
Yeah.
in the whole movie. All right, if you know what it is, hit me on the XL Mobile 41067. All right, we come back. Big announcement. Red Hot and Boom is on, and who is coming? We'll tell you next. 809 Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 1067. This is Johnny's house. It's starting to get a little warmer. It's going to be partly cloudy. The high of 89. It is 76 right now. All right. Red, hot, and boom. We're trying to number. I think I've been to all of them, even the little one that was hot, and they had to cancel it at the last minute. So I'm trying to get a count on how many years it has been. If you don't know what it is, it's the biggest and best fireworks display in Central Florida. And I'm not saying I'm not taking anything away from downtown, because they have a very good fireworks show. Now, I used to live downtown right across from that fireworks show for years, and sometimes I ain't even go out of the house. And even one year when they had the fires back in the day, they tried to do this laser thing, and that was a hot mess. But here it is. It is the best fireworks display. And plus, what happens is we have the best concert that you can see. And you're like, well, who's going to be there? So we'll give you a couple of artists that we have signed now, because this is not over, because at the end, we're going to have more bands and more influencers to be announced. But the ones we have locked in right now, the first one is JP Saxe performing at Red, Hot, and Boom July 3rd. Cranes Park. That's a deep song.
This was a big song.
Yeah, it was.
Performing on the stage, McKenna Grace, film, TV recording star. She's in Ghostbusters. No Lonely Hearts. Now, that's a brand new boy band right out of Orlando, which is the factory for boy bands. And also 408, which is another local band right here out of Orlando. Now, that's just the name to get you started on it. It is Red, Hot, and Boom, 175, 200,000 people watching the show, and also the fireworks. It's July 3rd, Cranes Roost Park in Altamont Springs. So go ahead and start making your plans to come on out. If you've been before, you know what happens. You get out there, you find your place, you watch the band, you hear the music. You can watch us broadcast live under the bell tower. There's food, there's blankets. I'm sure you the same old thing. Don't bring your coolers, don't bring your pets, and all that good stuff, because they're going to be watching this year. So if you want to make plans, make sure Red, Hot, and Boom, July 3rd. We're going to have JP Saxe, McKenna Grace, No Lonely Hearts, and 408, just to name a few, to get you started. And more people, more bands, and more influences will be announced. Red, Hot, and Boom is on again this year, making plans to join us. It is July 3rd, Cranes Roost Park. Red, Hot, and Boom is back right here on XL 1067. 8:21, it is Johnny's house, and it's going to be partly cloudy today. It's warming up at 76 now, looking for a high of about 89. Mentioned earlier, Red Hot and Boom is back July 3rd, Cranesville Park in Altamont Springs, where it's always been on July 3rd. The best fireworks show and concert in Central Florida. And we mentioned JP Sachs, McKenna Grace, No Lonely Hearts, 408, and more to be added. Just mentioned that just a little while ago. So make your plans to join us, and we call it Red Hot and Boom because it's hot.
Yeah, all the information's on XL1067.com now.
Hot,
so
hot.
Check it all out.
All right, so Nerese, you were out at Universal Nissan over the weekend, and you had the urge to what?
I had the urge to not look into talking to a salesman so that I can avoid looking at buying a new car or
Ray
trading
got that
my
same
car.
urge.
Oh, girl. Yeah, we've been talking about it here off air a lot,
Really?
and it's just it's an itch I'm trying not to scratch.
Really?
Yeah.
How would you want payments?
Well, so no, that's the thing. So I cleaned out my car in like 3 years because my mama, she was helping me at the time too, and the thing is just like it's a great car and it runs so well on gas. I just want something stronger and heftier and more protecting. That's all. It's a little coupe.
That's what you're telling yourself?
That's what I'm telling myself. I want like a truck.
Really?
I want a truck, yeah.
Really?
And it's funny too because every time I pull up and I park, I see Brian's truck and I'm like, that looks like it would be my car.
It's almost paid off though.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Listen, my car, I got a new car because I'd mentioned before, every light that could come on the dash came on. It was like, listen, it's going to be cheaper for you just to get another car.
Right. Yeah.
When they say you drive it till the wheels fell off, the wheels were falling off.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. The only reason. And Ray, what is stopping you? Because you want one too.
Financial aspects.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's expensive, man.
It is very
when you have no
expensive.
payment and then you pick up a payment.
Yeah.
So I just financially, it would be a very terrible decision to do that
right now.
Just because I don't have a car payment and I haven't had one in like 4 years.
What is it? What is it that makes you want one? It's just,
I want a bigger SUV.
you want a Bronco,
Just
right?
Yes, I want a Bronco so bad, or anything like along those lines. Just because the kids are getting bigger.
Yeah.
And now that my kids are very vocal and verbal, they're like, Mom, where's your old car? We have to take this old car. And I'm like, you guys. I don't know what. I'm like, who's raising you? Because I didn't teach you old and new
They
things.
said we got to take this old car.
We got to ride in a bucket.
I'm like, does it get you from mommy's house to mama's house? Does it get you to school to your friend's house?
What you want to do, and it's in every parent's, it's in raising your kids, you have to take them back to when you were a kid. Now, what I did realize that when you do tell them that, it doesn't really help. They just say it must have sucked being you back in the day. Yeah. But I would tell them, listen, we had 7 of us in a 5-seater car. It was 4 kids in the back, me, my mom and dad in the front seat, and we sat tight. And you sitting there with your own seat, and they're like,
my problem.
Exactly.
Whatever, dude.
Whatever, dude. It's the same thing back in their parents. I wanted to go to school. We had to walk 20 miles uphill in the snow.
Yeah.
Even then,
sure.
I was like, okay. You don't want to ride in the car, then we ain't going.
And just this past weekend, they had so many great Memorial Day sales for cars and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was just like, don't do it.
Oh yeah, and it is a good feeling. It is a good feeling that you work hard, and when you work hard, you want some things that I guess you can say validate your hard work. Yeah. And it's nothing like going out in the garage and there's your
a brand new car. And I've gone far enough to go on the website, put in my information to see
really?
I've gone to that point to see exactly how much I would be paying a month, and I was like, it's really not that bad. It's really not. I could afford it. It just wouldn't be smart.
Mine was so easy. They said, we'll come to your house. I was like, no, I'm old school. I got to go there.
Yeah, they'll drop it off for you.
Yeah, they'll drop it off. No, we'll come to your house. No, I get it. I'm the same way. I got payments now.
Yeah.
And I've been double payment and everything I can, but I do have.
Yeah.
I have car payments.
That's why I don't buy a new one, because they keep sending me, now that my truck is literally one payment away from being paid off, they keep sending me what you could have.
Yeah.
Because the new features are different. My truck's a 2017, which is not that old, but at the same time, it kind of is. Mm-hmm. And so they have all these new features and this is what you could have.
Yeah, my car's 2017.
But I don't want the payment because I'm about to be free of payments.
I was talking to a boy who's in the car industry. The market is wide open for used cars. If you got a used car that looks pretty good, you can make top dollar on it now.
No, they sent me what they would give me for my truck. I'm like, really? I'm like, no, I can't do it.
I bought my dad a Caddy before he passed, and now it's in the backyard with a car cover on it.
Yeah.
And I've called all these places, and they're lowballing me. My boy said, get your car here.
Yeah.
I'll give you this.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't know if I'm gonna drive that big old car back up here. I might have to put it on a train.
Put it on the auto train.
I'm gonna put it on the auto train.
Amtrak has that auto hauler.
I mean, no reason you want to buy a caddy. I mean, it's a big one.
Yeah, you said you want something more.
So?
Oh, it's big.
Do I get that Johnny Magic discount?
Oh, absolutely. I give you that. Look, you have to fill it up like 5 times a week. This is old school.
You see, when I think about that, that's when I'm like, you know what? I like my little coupe.
But then you look
Never
at the
mind.
electric vehicles
I
and you're
know.
like, ooh, that would be
That's
smart.
why I won't even get in one. If you have an electric car to say go, I won't ride it because I know me.
Yeah.
You're going to want it.
I want one.
When I get a Tesla that's like an Uber that's a Tesla, I'm like, oh.
Now, Brian, didn't you text me once about you going to get an electric car?
Dude, I'm on the fence, but my car payment is almost gone.
I know.
Like I can't do that to myself. Let me have I want to at least have a few months of no car payment just to like bask in the extra money.
Here's the
in my
crazy
account.
thing is that you won't have car payments, but somehow I don't know about y'all, but somehow with me that money's absorbed somewhere.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm like, what happened? I had a $300, $400, $500 extra dollars.
I tell my wife all the time. I always joke, I'm even Steven. As soon as I get some money, something else comes up that costs my money.
Yeah.
Yes.
I never get ahead. I never get behind. I'm even Steven. No matter what. I know I'm going to absorb this money in something else. It's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm like, man, after I pay for this car, I'm gonna have so and so extra dollars a month, and you're like, nah,
won't happen.
That ain't it. All right, listen, we're going to give you, a lot of people are starting, just finished college, you finished in high school, and we're going to ask you to give them some tips to start their new career, things that you wish you'd have known back in the day. We're going to see if we can help them with that today. We'll do that next on Johnny's House. 8:38 on a Tuesday. It's Johnny's house, partly cloudy, warming up right now, 77, looking for a high of 89. Now, a lot of people getting into the workforce, getting things started. Some around making that decision on what they're going to do with the rest of their lives. And Brian, LinkedIn asked some people to share us some lessons they had in life?
Yeah, so they put out this thing, LinkedIn, and it's just 20 things that they wish they had learned early on in their career when they were first getting started out.
Okay.
And so the top 3 things that they put on there was, 1, be yourself at work.
Yeah.
It's okay to say no.
Yeah.
Still haven't figured that one out.
Yeah.
And healthy work-life balance is important. Still haven't
Okay,
figured that
now,
one out.
the only thing I got about to be yourself at work, I mean,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, yeah. Because if I was myself,
yeah,
you
Yeah.
guys have seen the real, like, myself behind, like, commercial breaks because, like, the swearing, the vulgarness. It's just like.
But that could be adding and taken away from that because you are yourself around us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's also part of it is thinking about like happiness, like for your not necessarily what's going to be best for you for like moving up the ladder per se, but like for your being able to like tolerate being at work.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, I guess my advice would be to make sure it's a career that you enjoy doing. Because, I mean, that was this one thing, a stat we did a couple years ago where it was like 67% of people hate the jobs. Not hate them, but don't like the jobs that they're doing.
Yeah.
But they do. And that's a high percentage. I would say if you could, if quite possible, you know, if the, you know, because sometimes you got to take a job to pay the bills, that if you're trying to find a career, something you want to do, it's something that you enjoy doing because that's what's going to carry you through the hard times. Because in the beginning of any career, when you're just now starting your way, you're the low person on the totem pole, which means that you got to put up a lot of junk that normally want to. But if you see the end pictures, like, you know what, this is something I really, really want to do, then it's easy to put up with it. Mr. Ray, what advice do you have, ma'am?
Always continue to try to learn more.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's like one thing where it's just like no matter what kind of industry or career that you're in, if you keep learning the basics, you're not really going to improve or like, you know, and I feel like you get a lot of respect from people if you just want to learn and help out and do things.
B, what you got?
I mean, this is probably bad, but I would say, look, for the longest time, I have always said I'm bad at this. There's a game. And it's best if you learn to play it. Yeah. I still have not learned to play it, which is probably why I'm not where any further than I am. I can't.
There is a game.
And I've accepted that
There's
I don't
a system,
play the game.
There's a game. There is all of that.
But you should. Younger me would tell me now, hey man, you should have learned the game a long time ago.
I see people play the game well.
Yeah.
I mean, they play the game. I mean, they
I don't know
the
how.
game.
I wish I did. All I know how to do is do what I do. Like, I don't know how to
Wow.
play that game, and I know a lot of people do, and they get pretty far because of it.
Yeah.
So I think younger me would have told me now,
Learn
hey,
the
man,
game.
learn the game.
Learn the game.
Like, don't fight
That is
it.
true.
Just learn the game. You might not like it, but the game exists.
It does.
In every industry.
It is 100% correct.
Learn. Just learn the game.
Learn the game. You ain't just got to play all. There's some people all in to the game. And if you can't help them, then get away from me.
There's plenty of people, not just here.
in every
industry that have their jobs that do not deserve them. They're just very good at the game.
At the game.
And
All
I'm
right.
not.
Larice, you got any advice for the youngsters coming up into the workforce?
Yes. Definitely start working on your second source of income. That means start investing young because my job in particular, I was pursuing journalism. And if you don't know this, they don't make a lot of money. So it's really smart to kind of find some sort of support system to rely on because down the road, I was pursuing this passion in this career and knowing that it didn't really make that much, I kind of fell in this position of investing in homes. Yeah. And that's just a hobby now, like on the side, investing in homes and stuff. But like it definitely supports me today with my first job, which is this. Yeah.
The first time I got fired, in radio, I tell everybody I locked myself in a room for 3 days. I ain't answer no phones or anything. But when I came out of that room, I had a beard and everything. But no, when I came out of that room, I'm like, I can't let radio be my sole source of income. Because back then I wasn't making no money. I was barely eating. I was very thin back then. So I started DJing on the side.
Yeah.
Anybody had a house party, I was up in there. I got me a DJ system. I wasn't good. I wasn't like I just knew which songs went to, if you were dancing, this song went with that one. I wasn't mixing beats. Like, I'm mixing so smooth that you can't even know that one song ended and the other one started. I wasn't like that at all. I just knew that you like that song, you're probably going to like this one. kept the party going. All right, I want to hear from you. What is some advice that you have for people that are just now starting out, getting into the real world and getting into the workforce? And it has to be universal, where any career, any job, it can work for them. For helping us out, got a pair of tickets. See Niall Horan. It's going to be at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater coming up on May 31st. Tickets on sale Friday, June 2nd at 10 a.m. So these are win them before you can buy them. Niall Horan in concert. But you got to give us some advice that you have people getting into the workforce, getting in for the very first time. What advice that you've learned that you'd like to share? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067 to text. The XL Mobile is 41067. Social media, live stream if you're watching, drop comments, and we'll read them. We want to hear your advice, and we'll hook you up with some tickets next on Johnny's House. 854, Orlando's number one hit music station. This is Johnny's House. Partly cloudy. The rain should be coming later on in the week, but it's going to be partly cloudy, close to 90. It is 77 right now. There's still about 3-4 school districts there. Every time we say school's out, another district said so-and-so still in, Volusia's still in, Osceola's still in, so-and-so still in. So there's still a few counties that are still in school. But for the most part, a lot of UCF graduates have already graduated. There's a lot of high school seniors about to hit the market. And our thing to you is you tell us some advice that we can give the youngsters as they journey into a career that they want to do possibly for the rest of their lives. Got a pair of tickets to see Now Horan, Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater in Tampa on May 31st. Tickets go on sale June 2nd at 10 a.m. Oh, that's May 31st, 2024.
Oh, geez.
I'm sitting there going, wait a minute. That's tomorrow. Oh.
The screening?
No, the movie, the concert.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
the
what I meant.
concert. Yeah. May 31st, 2024. Tickets go on sale June 2nd.
Dang.
Wow.
Man, that's what they do now. They sell them out quickly, I guess.
I don't know what I'm doing May 31st, 2024, though.
Well, if you win these, I think you might put a little something on the calendar, I think. So we want to hear some advice that you have for that new generation, some things that you have learned. Share them with us. Hey, Jason.
Hey, how are you guys?
All right, so what's something you want to share?
Yeah, so when you find like a career path or an education path that really makes you happy, set your sights on that, make it your goal, and don't give up. I found an industry that made me happy, and it took 6 months of DoorDash and trying to make ends meet, applying a little over 500 jobs, and finally landed essentially a dream job. So, find a job that makes you happy because it really makes a difference in your day-to-day life.
So your thing is, once you find that job, you're like, this is what I want, and I'll do everything I can to get to that position I want. Is that what you did?
I applied literally over 500 jobs before I got a position.
Wow. 500.
So
that's a lot.
I counted them, but it's hard to get in the aerospace industry, and I'm just lucky to be here. So find something that makes you happy and hold on to it, and don't be discouraged. Never give up on it.
All right, you hold on a second. That takes a lot of gut. 500.
Yeah.
And I don't think he was joking with the 500.
Yeah, no.
He said
that's a lot of not give up.
No joke.
Because I would probably give up there about 150.
Alana, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. How are you?
Good. What is some recommendation suggestions you have for this new generation?
Well, I have to say I've been very fortunate. I started out in the entertainment industry at about 3. I was on TV only because it was a good babysitter for my dad. But I started in entertainment. I wanted to be a singer. I became a singer. And I found that...
Alana, we know a lot about you. We want that advice, though.
Listen, I'll tell you what the most important thing is to do. If you love your job, it's never a job. You follow your passion. Follow your passion,
but how did you start?
You can never work a day in your life.
Oh, yeah, I understand that, but sometimes, I tried to pay the electric bill with passion once, and they turned my stuff off anyway. So I get what you're saying.
That doesn't work.
Yeah, no.
Listen, I've been disabled for 9 years. I just went back to work in the hospitality industry so I can do what I love at nighttime, which is sing.
Well, congratulations to you, Alana. Ray, what they saying over there? What they got going on there? What's happening over there?
Somebody said choose something that obviously you're still going to love every single day.
Yep.
There's no perfect fit. There's always going to be something that you hate about your job. However, don't let that one thing become shackles to you. And then somebody said you're just a number. So no matter how good of an employee you are, they will replace you.
Yep. Be what they say.
I don't even think of it like that, though. Like, I don't think they'll actively try to replace you, but this will be going on tomorrow with or without me.
Yeah.
And that's something you have to remember. XL Mobile, powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check, call Dan Newland. Someone said, always keep working and understanding and learning and accepting that you don't know everything about everything.
Yeah.
And then someone said, let's see, don't sleep around with people that you work closely with.
Yeah.
That's just good advice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if that was like a real life experience that happened there.
That sounds a little personal.
Felt that, I mean, if you get a position, you sleep with someone and then you get demoted, then they're telling you don't do that, because a lot of people get promoted.
Not just that, like even if it's not for promotions purposes, if it's like you're both equal, you still have to come to work the next day.
Yeah.
So it could be a little weird.
Some people like that kind of excitement.
And a little weird. I think everybody that works in the hospitality industry loves that excitement.
Yeah. But a lot of organizations don't allow that. So that's maybe why they're saying don't sleep with everybody because you're going to get fired.
Again, that's what makes it kind of exciting. Nerese, what are they saying over there?
Yeah, we got Trisha and Lima Land. They're both pretty much talking about just don't get in debt, which adding on to it, like a bunch of my friends are still paying off their student loan debt. So like be mindful of that when
Listen,
you're going into it. So
I was in debt when I moved here. My credit was horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. And I remember I tried to get a car. My man goes, yeah, don't look at that lot.
That's you over here.
No.
Yeah, I mean, the debt comes from what you choose as your major and how you live your college life.
Yeah.
Once you're
Yeah.
out of that, your career stuff, that's got nothing to do with your debt. You done built that up.
Oh, yeah. I got that debt because I got a credit card because they were giving out free 2 pounds. I'll never forget 2 pounds of M&Ms. They said, how do y'all get that? Fill out this application.
I mean, I did get some free money, but I left college with about $5,000 worth of student loans.
Mhm.
And that's because
That's
I
not
worked.
bad.
No,
Yeah.
well, no, because I worked 3 jobs
Mhm.
while I was in college, and I was on a work study program. I got friends
Yeah.
that left college, same degrees as me, with $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 because they thought it was 4 free years of living.
Uh-huh.
See, they use their college money to pay for their rent and they're going
parties.
out and all that stuff.
Yep.
I didn't do that. I worked.
Oh, yeah.
So we have the same exact college level experience, but they financed theirs and I didn't.
I got friends that have graduated like med school recently, and they said this is just, you realize that's a debt I'm going to always have
Yes.
my whole life. I'm just going to always, whatever's left, I'm going to still always have to pay that debt. So hopefully those words of wisdom helped you. We'll hook up the young lady who said, don't sleep with your coworkers. Gonna give you a
Could have been a dude. I don't know. It's on the XL mobile.
Now Horan in concert May 31st, 2024.
Why'd you assume it was a lady?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I control the
Good
button. I'm going to let
question.
you hang for a second. I'm just kidding.
I would have hung here. Listen, I ain't scared. Let it hang.
Well, now the board's back. The board's letting you hang, not me.
WXXL HD1 Tavares, Orlando.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
1067 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
You all right, Ray? Yeah. Watch this.
I had to get that yawn out real quick.
Sorry, Ray. I should have paused the show for you. And you know what? It's
It
all
was
because of
there.
the board breaking. Because if the board would have hit on time, you would have yawned already.
Exactly. It was just there, so I had to get it out. Taylor Swift, you know that remix with Ice Spice, which, by the way, she brought out Ice Spice at her show.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And it was really cool to see. We were talking about, was it because her boyfriend said some negative things about Ice Spice? Well, she came out during a recent interview because I feel like she had to squash that. And she said the unexpected collaboration happened because Ice Spice and her team reached out. They said, hey, Ice has been a big fan of Taylor since she was a little kid. We'd love to collaborate if that was ever something that came about. And so, they're just talking about, the tour and everything and getting ready for it. So that she was just listening to Ice Spice constantly. And so immediately she got her number and was like, hey, do you want to do this version of Karma with me? So that's how it came about, instead of trying to cover up for her Maddie Healy comments.
But she ain't mention him?
Nah.
Did he say some stupid stuff? Okay.
No, not whatsoever. Quentin Tarantino, did you know he had a foot fetish? This is kind of gross. This is kind of gross.
I'm not shocked by it at all.
I think I heard that somewhere years ago.
It's a weird dude.
Well, there's a guy who used to manage a Hollywood strip joint. I'm not going to say what it was called, but Quentin showed up one night and asked for a VIP room. And the girl was the biggest,
fan?
Fan. And then instead of getting a lap dance from the dancer, I guess he put her on a chair, took her boots off, and started
Oh, no.
Rubbing her toes?
sucking her toes.
Oh, gosh.
He said, give me the Johnny Magic special.
He did not say that. You ain't never heard about me sucking no toes. I don't know where you got that crap from.
I mean, why is that a rumor still?
Because Brian keeps bringing it up. That's why.
That was a rumor way before me.
It was before you, but you're the only one that keeps bringing it back.
I'm the only one here. All the people that brought it up to me are gone.
But my thing is this. If you stop bringing it up, it goes away.
Why did that start?
Oh, well, I can't go on the air.
Because it happened.
No, it never happened. Listen. Listen, you know how many people on the XL Mobile go, I know John, yeah, he suck on some toes. That ain't never happened. Ever. I'm sorry, go ahead, Ray.
Well, Quentin gave her $10,000, $10,000, and the dude that owned the strip club said that her feet looked like prunes. Ew.
Oh, because he sucks so much.
For 30 minutes. For 30 minutes.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't enjoy that kind of thing for 10 grand. Like, have at it, give me a book or something.
Right. For 10 grand, you can pretty much have your way with me.
You can do whatever you want.
Oh my God, seriously.
Like,
$10,000. I'm like, shoot.
What are you looking at? I'm looking at TikTok.
Let me go to Vegas for a weekend and sign me up.
Keep going, player. Do you?
Jennifer Hudson definitely kind of like made a designer a little upset. There was a luxury bag that was gifted to her by a rising Black designer, and it was found at a thrift store. So this designer bag that was sent to Jennifer Hudson, somehow somebody got it at a thrift store and posted a picture and was like, hey, isn't this the J. Hud bag that Sonique Saturday, who is a Black designer, gave her? So Jennifer Hudson was like in trouble. Not in trouble, but like being called out and everything. And so now the designer is coming out and she's telling everybody that like, you guys are taking the context and like running with it. She explained that the bag was from like 2014 and Jennifer Hudson's team actually paid for it. It wasn't gifted to her. So whatever. The whole story is that Jennifer Hudson obviously didn't want the bag anymore.
People are always trying to make something out of something.
Out of something, right? Like you do
something.
this all the time. Even if you're gifted something or you bought it, if you don't want it anymore, you sell it, you thrift it, you throw it away, whatever.
And it's not shade on the designer. I just don't want it.
Yeah.
It's
So
like, whatever we can try.
obviously the Black designer was like, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to leverage and like use my spotlight.
That's right.
Like this is me and who I am.
That's right.
So it kind of like got her name out there and her brand.
Wow. Somebody wrote, Brian, you're being very disrespectful to Johnny.
Who wrote that?
I think he's just saying that.
Look at the mobile.
Did your mom wrote that?
No,
Tell your
she
mom
did
to stop
not.
playing.
My mom did not write that. It was 917.
Let me see what else
There's
they.
feet emojis popping up on the streamers.
And the
But like prunes.
and I just hit the person back who I said, you know, never sleep with your coworker that I assumed was a woman.
Yeah.
I think it is. But I hit him back and say, are you a woman or man?
Wow. These past 6 minutes for you have not gone well.
Yeah, I'm looking at this person's text history. I ain't worried about them.
Wow. Very disrespectful.
I am, but 100%.
That's my boy.
That's why I can't get ahead in this world, because I'm disrespectful.
If it really bothered me, if it was really true, he wouldn't joke me like that. Because I'm like, hey man, keep that off there. I got a toe.
Right, like I mean,
would I not?
You don't tell people people's real vices on
if
the
it
air.
Was my real, hey man, straight up man, I got a toe thing, man. Don't be telling nobody. All right, we good. I'd have told that over a beer a long time ago.
Over a beer.
All right,
I apologize for being disrespectful.
I have so many questions once we're off air.
I'll tell you off air. All right, when we come back, we're gonna find out what is trending. We'll do that next on Johnny's House. 909 is Johnny's house, mostly cloudy. The high of 89.
He had a toe stuck in his throat.
Didn't the person just tell you that you're being very disrespectful?
They did.
I'm just saying. And I don't think the person that called in, if you listen to any of this, you got to listen to the podcast. The person said don't sleep with your coworkers. I apologize. I assumed that was a woman, but it was a dude.
It's good advice for everybody.
Yeah, I was like, he's also not wrong.
Yes. All right, let's move on to Reese. What is trending, ma'am?
Trending in the world today is Thanksgiving Day. It's like a sarcastic Thanksgiving Day, basically saying that friends
What do you do?
and family.
What are you supposed to do?
Like, you can literally just celebrate Thanksgiving like at any point of the day. So, pull out a fake.
That one's a dumb one. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Well, it's all Fakesgiving.
All right,
so.
for next year, don't bring that one up
All
again.
right,
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna jot that down. It's also National Water a Flower Day.
Okay.
Very simple.
Okay.
And National Creativity to celebrate anyone who creates new things each day.
Okay, that's genuine.
Yes.
We'll go with that.
And it's also International Hug Your Cat Day. I guess they just don't get enough love. So
Hug your cat
they
day.
got a day for that.
Some cats just don't want to be hugged.
Yeah.
A lot of cats.
Yeah, cats
Yeah.
are like, I'll hug you on my time.
That's why I can't do cats. That's why I have my dog, because I just squeeze the crap out of her.
Yeah,
I love her.
Cat people gonna love you for saying that, but go ahead.
So as we all know, Pipeline Surf Roller Coaster is now opening
Mhm.
the new ride to all and everyone.
And
not
you
just
guys had
pass
a good
holders.
time over the
Yeah,
weekend?
that's why I wanted to mention it, because it was so fun when we went on it.
Yeah.
But they've got other fun stuff. They're actually giving out pass holders 2 free beers, one if you're not a pass holder, and it's going on through June 27th.
Yeah, back in the day, SeaWorld had it was in the back. I'll never forget it. It was a pavilion. You go in and you're only supposed to get 2 cups.
Yeah.
But then you go and just come on back in.
The hospitality tent. Yeah.
Yes. They're bringing something like that back. Okay.
It's also the state of Florida is going to exempt taxes on certain items and events
for the storm, right?
Yeah, it's part of the Florida Freedom Summer Sales Tax Holiday. And some of these items include, like kids' toys, camping, boating activities, and some admissions to like fairs.
Okay.
You can check out the full list on floridaavenue.com/freedom summer.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, June 1st kicks off hurricane season.
Okay.
And I know that we all
that's
get
big
warned.
down here. Yeah.
But just even 8 months ago was Hurricane Ian. So, just putting it out there to start prepping for it, even though we did get the heads up.
They're gonna have those special shows. They're gonna have those special shows on what you should do for the storm and the hurricane. Are you prepared?
Yep.
Stuff like that. So be prepared for that. It starts June 1st?
June 1st is the official hurricane season.
Yeah, there was a couple of things out there brewing, but ain't nobody talking about that, man. All right, we come back. We're going to talk about some things you think you could do. We'll give you that list, and we got something to give you. Tickets to SeaWorld. We'll get into that next on Johnny's House.
Hey guys, it's Brian from Johnny's House. Riding to work with you is awesome, but did you know I can also hang out with you at work and then ride home with you as well on Magic 107.7 each weekday from 2 to 7.
Man, you guys are funny.
This report is sponsored by
y'all so
LASIK
funny.
Plus.
Y'all are laughing. Y'all don't think I can read this stuff? Huh? Hello? All right, how about this one? The next foot joke that comes across, I'm banning you from the room. How about that? Let's see who's next. You get blocked. Anybody? Another one? Anybody after Brian Sanders that says a foot joke will be blocked from the stream. You cannot ever come back. Bueller?
Say it. You won't.
Ray say you won't
Do
say
it. And if you're on a cruise, we'll revoke your cabin.
Yep.
You ain't
Give
going.
your money back.
You ain't going.
Now I got jokes. I'm the funny man.
It's time to soak up those unofficial start of summer
I got real
vibes
quiet
with
in
the
there.
free iHeartRadio app. Take your favorite radio station wherever you go and never.
Man, this popcorn is crack.
Anybody? Bueller? I know y'all don't know what that means.
Don't be a bunch of peas.
I got my pen down right now, ready to write down some names. Who's up? Who's up? Who's next? Anybody? Brian said, I made no toe jokes, Johnny. Brian Sanders, let me look and see if you did or not. Okay. All righty.
Y'all was piling on earlier.
I know, man.
Y'all couldn't get the jokes out fast enough.
I know, man. Man.
Balls.
Johnny trying to cancel people.
Yep. Real quiet in there.
I had to double check and make sure they can hear him.
Hello?
Yeah, they can.
Yeah. Let's see. Where do I go? I won't have feet to walk on. What are you talking about? All righty. All right. Kevin YN, goodbye. All right. Who's next? Sabel, goodbye. Who's next?
Oh, hell. Jose gone.
Jose gone too?
Yep.
Jose, Papa Jose, I liked you too. But you want to show that
Told you.
you're a tall guy. Look,
Oh, damn. Truck driver Brian, you out.
Truck driver Brian too? Damn, truck driver Brian, I got you correct. Oh, man. All right, who's next?
Up, out.
Trisha, out. Damn.
Damn.
What?
Damn.
Damn, I liked y'all too. Man.
You're going to have 8 people up on the live stream.
I know, man.
No live streamers left in the show.
I know. Anybody else? Johnny's going toe to toe. Papa Jose, keep it going, bro. I hope you ain't going on a cruise because you ain't getting invited nowhere. I hope the jokes are worth it. I hope they're worth it. You laugh now.
Yuck it up.
Mm-hmm. Keep going. Let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 4,000 subscribers. We'll be all right. I think we'll be okay. And I want y'all to remember when you're out that you had to be funny.
When you're out of the circle of trust, it's hard to get back in.
It is. It is.
Jeremy said, ask who on the show would wear an XL size sweatshirt?
What?
Oh, what?
Who? Ask who on the
Damn,
show
Brian, I
would
liked
wear
you too, man.
XL
Too bad I'm going to have to block you out of the room, bro. Man.
Would you wear?
Trisha, you've been out because you put yourself out. I never put you out.
He really does have a list of names in front of him. That's true.
Yeah.
He's writing them down.
Yeah.
An extra large? Like
Yeah,
an extra
Trisha, I didn't put you out last
Or
time.
an
You put
XL
yourself
sweater.
out.
I wish I knew.
Am I really writing down
I
names?
want to clarify. Are we
Yes.
talking extra large as in size or an XL sweatshirt? Because if it's an XL branded sweatshirt, yes, I'll wear it.
JTB, I don't even know you, so I'll let you stay because you're just trying to be jokes. You're just trying to tell jokes. You're new. All the regulars. This is like Cheers closing up. Not for everybody, just y'all.
Size.
Size?
Would you wear an extra large size?
What are they
T-shirt,
trying to give away?
Sweatshirt. Jeremy just wants to know if you would wear an extra large
No.
T-shirt, sweatshirt.
Me? Why is he texting you?
It's an email. He's literally asking me to ask you guys if you would wear an extra
Extra
large
large?
size.
I prefer not extra large. That's all you got. I'll wear.
Or not. That's a no and a no.
No, I wear a large.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything.
Ray, you going to prize?
Nope. Just kidding. I'll be there. Things are about to get real gay up in here.
Yeah. Damn. Y'all couldn't let it go, could you?
He is really writing down names.
See, that's what the problem. When we give y'all a foot, y'all take a mile.
That's it. Ha ha.
So there's Girls in Wonderland, One Magical Weekend, Gay Days, the Bear Jamboree, Red Shirt Day at Disney. There's a lot of things. Jordan. I was answering
One of my
your
friends
question.
been trying to get me to go to that bear thing for years. I'm like, bitch, no.
You should. Well, the Bear Jamboree is, they just renamed it this year. The pool party for the guys.
Yeah.
Which I prefer going to the guys sometimes.
All right, y'all. Goodbye. And to some of y'all, goodbye forever.
Do they get a lifetime ban or is it like a 1 week thing? I think lifetime is harsh.
You think so?
Uh-huh.
All right. All right. Brian said not to give y'all a lifetime ban.
1 week.
Yeah, 1 week.
And then we're on a 3 strikes policy.
Yeah.
You're lucky.
All
it's
y'all
a
got
short
one
week.
strike.
All right. Bye, y'all. And some of y'all. It's 9:23. It's Tuesday, and Johnny's House made a big announcement at Red Hot and Boom earlier today. It's going to be July 3rd, Craneswoods Park. JP Sachs, McKenna Grace, No Lonely Hearts, and the 408, and more bands and more influencers will be announced as we get closer to the date. It's going to be partly cloudy, close to 90 as our high, 77 right now. Have you ever watched so much TV or watched so much YouTube or something that you feel that you have now become an expert of that? And Brian, I guess your wife feels that she watch what? What show she watch?
She binges podcasts now.
Mm-hmm.
She works from home, and she's already seen everything on TV. So she keeps podcasts running in the background, and it's always these true crime podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
So now she literally thinks she's a crime detective. She thinks she's an expert at it. And now recently she has let me know that based on all these true crime podcasts, that she could make me disappear and get away with it because of all she's learned from these podcasts.
I remember it first started with like First 48. People used to watch that show and just figured I can get it all. I know what, fibers and all that kind of stuff.
She started with that. That was her thing. But then when podcasts became a huge thing and she started working from home, now, I mean, there's the iHeart app. If you go to the true crime section, it's just littered with podcasts.
yeah.
And a lot of them are good. There's like a Dateline podcast that I like. There's a lot of good ones. But now she thinks now she's a crime expert and even an expert in getting away with crime because of all the crime podcasts.
I'm trying to think of a show that I watch all the time that I felt like that I could. Now I used to watch all episodes of Dexter. I thought I could be. I would look at the mistakes that he did.
Right.
But I don't want to be a serial killer, so I didn't want to do that.
No.
Let me see. Ray, you got a show that you watch? You feel that by watching this show so much that you know what I could do this.
Well, Orange is the New Black had me thinking I could totally be an inmate.
Yeah.
Like I could just live a good life being an inmate because I watched so much
until
of
the
that.
end and it got real. You're like, this ain't fun anymore.
No. When they started dying and stuff, I was like, no.
Yeah.
But I used to watch so much Naked and Afraid because every Sunday it's like a new episode, and every weekend I would watch so many episodes, and it got to a point where I'm like, I could totally do this. I could totally, but I still go camping.
Yeah.
I just cannot do the naked part.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I'm like, I would be able to last that long. And then I started having nightmares about bugs being on me, and then I just stopped watching that.
Now, I watched the show, and I know you're going to laugh because y'all would do, but I felt like I could have hung out with those cats, and I know Brian's going to feel the same way about that too. All American. I could have hung out with those cats. But see, I watch them in blocks. I never watch them once a week. I watch like 4 or 5 episodes at a time and just fast forward it. And with TV, it only took about an hour and a half, 2 hours to watch them all. And I'm just like, I could have been hanging out with them. I could have been,
Yeah. Well, that's kind of how it felt like with Outer Banks and Chase Stokes when he actually came in. I was like, yo, we totally could be friends. I could be on that show with you.
You could have been one of the friends.
Yes.
Well, Ray would have fit though because she used to be a kook and now she's a pogue because she broke.
Yeah. Do you have one?
Well, I think probably because I watch so much Survivor and then
you do.
Any of those like nature type shows that I feel like I could easily survive like Tom Hanks Castaway style.
Yeah.
On an island by myself. In fact, I think I would probably embrace it and enjoy it. But I think because I've watched so much of that, I'm like, I think I know how to build shelters. Yep. I think I know how to do all of that stuff.
And that's funny.
I don't know if I really do or not.
You watch that show and say you can do it. I watch that show and go, that food thing is a hit or miss. Because if the fish ain't biting, I'm in trouble.
Right. I don't even think like that. I'm like, I think about how much I watch it and I know what they've done wrong by listening to it and watching it. So I could adjust my game or my life if I were stuck on an island somewhere to thrive pretty good, I feel like. Now, if it really happened, we'd see.
See, I'd have to have some hot sauce because I know I'm just eating rice.
I don't even like rice.
But I'm not have to flavor that stuff up because that's all they get.
But I just feel like watching, I'm like, I've learned from watching that I could totally do
You've been watching since day one. Nerese, what is the show you think you watch so much you think you can do it?
The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
That character Michonne, the one with the blades.
Yeah.
The I was like, that's me all the way. She's got the Walking Dead's like chained onto her and stuff like her brothers. If you watch the show.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's how I would do it. That's how I would pull up, and I would live too.
And you know what? I watched the show, and it's like, all you got to do, if you slip and fall, it's over.
Yeah.
That is true.
All you had to do is like, boom, boom, it's over.
Yeah. Small little bite.
I used to love that show, too.
Chop off the leg.
I tried. That show's terrible.
I love apocalyptic. But it got bad because it started getting so much into drama.
It's just
I like the zombie
The
stuff.
quality of it is a middle school production at best.
Yeah.
Well,
he's been saying that since day one.
At best.
Oh, well, okay.
Since day one. Because I used to.
That's all.
No, I mean, I just think it's done poorly. Like, it looks like a bunch of middle schoolers got together and put some makeup on each other.
That's probably what they did. I'm sure that's probably what they did.
They have a choreographer that teaches how to.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
I swear.
You should see it. It's a video. All right, I want to find out what is something that you've watched so much that either you can do it or feel like you're a part of it. Got a pair of tickets to SeaWorld Orlando. Experience the ultimate thrill at SeaWorld Orlando with the world's first surf coaster pipeline. It's open right now. We want to talk to you, though. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. XL Mobile, 41067. Social media live stream. You got many ways to talk to us. We need to hear from you. You've watched it so much you know you can master it just by watching it or hearing it so much. We want to hear from you on Johnny's House. Johnny's house 939, expected to be partly cloudy, close to 90 as a high. It is 78 right now. All right, got a pair of tickets to SeaWorld Orlando, going to hook you up with, but I got to find out what shows you have watched so much that you feel that, you know what, I can do surgery. I've watched this show a million times. What is it for you? Lauren, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, what show that you watch so much that you like, you know what, I can do that job?
Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, my goodness. It's been on for how many years now?
Oh, God. I feel like it's on its 150th season at this point.
So you work in the you work in that hospital?
I'm there when someone dies. I legit catch myself crying, and I'm like, stupid, they're fake. Like,
Yes.
quit crying.
Yes. And you've been there since day one, or did you pick it up on like Netflix and then just joined in for the later years?
I picked it up on like season 2, maybe 3, and then binge watch everything I could, and then up to date on it since.
Season 2? They were like, season 17? Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 6. I don't know. It was crazy when I started, but I binged it.
She's over here giving medical advice to people.
Yes, like what I think it could be.
She's diagnosing people at holiday parties.
Here's the thing. When you always, every now and then you're looking for a new show to watch on like Netflix or something, those series to get behind. Grey's Anatomy is like 238 episodes. Whoa, no.
I don't have that kind of commitment.
No, I don't. Call me a committophobe. I don't have it. All right, Lauren.
And I'll rewatch it.
What?
I travel for work, and I watch it on the plane every time. I don't know why I don't pick up something new, but
you can't learn surgery the first time around. You got to watch it again.
So you back there doing the Mr. McSteamy days and all that stuff.
Hey.
Look at
yes.
Goodness.
Perfect the art. Keep watching it.
All right. Well, listen, you hold on a second. Now, that person's in. Jennifer.
Yes.
All right. What show you watch so much you feel like you can do it?
It's competition, but it's one of those like flip or flop. It's rock the block or the home edit.
Yeah.
I swear I can build a house. I can renovate a house. I can renovate anything right now. Just give me a hammer, give me some tools.
I'm telling you, I watch those shows. Here's the thing. I watch the beginning to hear the story. I'll fast forward the rest of that mess. I don't care about all that.
Yeah.
And I want the unveiling.
See the product.
Yeah.
Have you ever renovated anything?
Have I? Yeah, I'm in the middle of renovating my current house.
Well, there you go. Wow. And you learn how to do it from TV.
And you doing it yourself?
That's right.
You doing it yourself?
I'm more of the initiator. I'm doing it, and then if I can't reach things, because I'm like a 5'2" little powerhouse, but I have my husband to help me out, but more of the director in doing it. And if I get too frustrated, I'm like, I need your muscle. Get over here.
Here's my thing. I'll start a project, and then I'll get bored with it real bad, and I got a hole that needs to be filled. So I don't even start it anymore.
I got you. How big is the hole?
She got you, man.
Jennifer, you hold on. She's legit with that. Be what they say over there, man.
XL Mobile powered by attorney Dan Newland in a wreck. Need a check? Call Dan Newland. Someone said they watched 2 seasons of Cobra Kai and they think they're a karate champion now. Let's see. Someone says, knowing damn well I'm a terrible cook. I watch these food competitions and think,
I do too. I
could
love
do that.
those.
And then someone said it's the true crime stuff, and they use what they've learned from true crime podcasts and shows to find their friend's daughter who ran away. They use the skills they learned on these shows.
Did they find her?
Yes.
That's wild.
All from podcasts that they've been listening to, these True Detective podcasts.
Wow. Okay. Jennifer, who is watching HGTV so much, she's doing home decorations on her own. Going to hook you up with a pair of tickets to SeaWorld Orlando. Experience the ultimate thrill at SeaWorld Orlando on the world's first surf coaster pipeline, and it is open right now. Let's get out of here, y'all. It is 9:43. 9:49. We need to go do something else today. Ray's on TV. So, Norisa, what you got going on?
Well, it's going to be the beginning of the month, so I got to get ready to pay some bills.
Yeah,
Going to sit down and organize my life a little bit.
Yep, pay them bills.
Always a good fun time.
I know. First of the month is when I pay the bulk.
I know, it's the worst.
of the bills. B, what you got going on, man?
Nothing, just some stuff to do around here. Then I got a little conference call. And then later today, I'll be doing something with Advent Health. They're doing racing for cancer research. So it's pretty cool. It's like a virtual Mario Kart competition. We're going to have some Orlando Magic players, some of the doctors from Advent Health, some of their patients.
Yeah.
And we're going to I'm hosting it along with Chad from Magic down the hall. And we're going to have like a kind of a big virtual race.
Okay.
Where people can donate money and you can watch it all live. We'll have links to it on all of our socials so you can go check it out. And
what time is it?
It's later on today. I think it starts at 4 o'clock.
You know what? I might watch because the kid has a dental appointment at 3:50, so I'm gonna just be sitting there.
Yeah, it's Play It Forward. It's racing for cancer research. So I've never played Mario Kart, but I can sure talk some junk. So
will I be able to interact with you?
I don't know if you'll be able to interact. I think there'll be a chat, but I would appreciate it if you didn't say anything rude.
You remember that time? You remember a couple years ago we did this one thing. What did we used to do?
We messed with, first of all, we messed with Doc back in the day when he was hosting some show.
Yeah, he was hosting a TV show.
First time caller. long time we would call. He was hosting a TV show and it was call in. And we all got together.
And would call it that stupid stuff.
Oh, no.
No, you didn't.
And we all knew it was us.
We all know it was us. He's like first time viewer, first time caller. Listen. Did you play football back in high school? Some of the craziest stuff.
We would just ask dumb stuff, and he didn't know it was us.
Yeah, we did that for a while.
That was so much
if
fun.
Brian was taking messages, I was gonna say I was just gonna get in on it.
No, I don't believe we're doing that. We're actually kind of play by playing the Mario Kart game between the Magic players and some of the they have a professional gaming league. So some of the Magic's professional gaming team, and some doctors and some patients from Advent. So it's really cool. It's called Play It Forward Racing for Cancer Research. It'll be on streaming this afternoon around 4 o'clock.
If you are a professional gamer and you get paid to play the video game that you love, look at yourself as winning in life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
All right, Ray, you back in? You got anything going on today?
Yeah. I'm just getting ready for this weekend. Got to get my nails done.
So for the weekend, you get them done today I would think you get it done like on Thursday.
Well,
so they
today's
look
the
fresh
only day that I really have open and available to do because tomorrow we have a dinner to go to, and then Thursday I have the kids, and then so.
Really? So what? I mean, again, I've never got my nails done.
Mm-hmm.
So does it last until?
I mean, your nails will last like 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks.
As long as you don't mess them up on something.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I'm
okay.
gonna do that. Go to the gym, and that's pretty much it.
All right, Ryan Seacrest, it's all yours. Y'all have a beautiful day. You know what's up. We'll see you tomorrow. Yang.
What up, y'all? Well, what's left of y'all from getting banned and stuff? He really does have a list of names, by the way. Yay. All right. Peace out. I got a whole lot of work to do and not a lot of time to do it.